SIKKA into obo sika no atentem na the FM aba wo sa atentem now the 895 aba wo tentem bi mu a na wo the official and as a live they are so sika FM 895 live okwa no like no share na unyan so atimi ahwebi intimeso ntempa so afa de bra fa message ne bra na intumi kan ma de fa Facebook aye kan wo de fa 0544 24 4040 0544 24 4040 and so bit my kan say WhatsApp and say SMS ni nya ebetumi account meso fa de bra na entempa so na yintumi enkinkan enti ye be na etwa ba nam se ensem repi ne ye be see real stories ni nyina mu enti ye betwa ba ye ba na ye the stories no e dia ma me so Facebook no sika FM 895 live okwa DJ Scorpion na de awura mu a wo se wo ye bibia kama dia ma enti Facebook no okwa na say videos ni pictures a opa nyina no so ye de begu so e dia ma sana WhatsApp no na for SMS no 0544 24 4040 na entempa so na yetumi akenka dia manti etwa wa be ba ye din sem no details ni nyina no ye de be ma
ayemi yo eyawe wa sankenye radia osami sano tremi kwaya dia mebusia munye abusia muni aba PC estanie e pachoti DJ Bullet e was Sika FM. Program what to do say personality profile every Saturday bia from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Abusia enyi wo fidie en free ha isan say ubeten semwa ekoso e was celebrities no abrabom ahemfo ahema lawyers musicians actresses just why bodina mintie so person with tie obi abrabom semwa e pacho tie DJ Bullet every Saturday bia a celebrity profile PCS ta we did kwa komelu calibus bi so be die ofrem me kwa kese enti wo so tie bi God bless you. When
him say the internet bibia, Stefano browsing, Stefano streaming, Stefano uploading, Stefano social media networking and some there. Internet and internet make for Cloud Ghana internet at the amount. Cloud Ghana internet. Ababwama internet in some simple. Ninya say utufie, say school, say sorry, hospital, even at the hotel. Kasa wo ye businessman. Now we upload, now we streaming, now we all social media networking. I quantum Cloud Ghana internet. Our various data plans are pa. Very fast with faster speed of more than 30 megabytes per second. Our free Wi-Fi router kaho. Yes, our local and wide area networking. Emma departmental stores, banks, and manufacturing companies. Akonya as our Cloud Ghana internet. Sao pasa we marketer and a network engineer. But modern phone manufacturer Cloud Ghana internet. Never bow amoni swadihu and swabem. For Cloud Ghana internet. Our 0202 699 110 and our 0263 122 101. Cloud Ghana internet gives you fastest browsing at cheapest rate. Mema etiefo nyina akwaba ba Amuzu Herbal Clinic na media drobia ba ya freno Amuzu P Herbal Mixture eyedura ebua ima eni mema nyina na oba pampa no ohye efi na seba no obehia Amuzu P Herbal Mixture oba insio basa egu no ono so behia Amuzu P Herbal Mixture oba bi a otiemie na se ne hene pa di ono so insawansawa agi na kosokuma boso ono so behia Amuzu P Herbal Mixture oba otiemie na junso no pampan pa no ohye edi akireba ono so behia Amuzu P Herbal Mixture minka se junso bia ensensio ba se ojunso na se ne kala no eni e darkish more yellowish na pampa no ohye omu a e kire me se enkekaye eya ba ojunso no mu edi pa Amuzu P na no mu e die na chika sei anase hunam na ya ono so nko pa Amuzu P nonom be man so a otiemia odwonso mu papa ye ono so behia Amuzu P Herbal Mixture be mebu ha odwonso wie na bi akam wo behia Amuzu P Herbal Mixture jonso ade jonso a oti de kakra se ugunsuo na se ya nko a na otia uhia Amuzu P Herbal Mixture ensese be ma jonso na moja di akireba
Inti bema junso ane junso moje di echire no kopa muzupi no mu na sa ni na mfiri ho bema ne junso e bon kan unhia muzupi heba meja obi se doc eya na nso totro efri bema no ba se bi chim kakra na abegu ano white unhia muzupi heba meja insawa agi bema na aboso unhia amuzupi heba meja se ba se ohwe aba no emu ya unhia amuzupi heba meja obi se doctor mehwa no ahono mesrew enye hwe ahono nyina na yankwe baba so muati mo hwe ahono enti bema ne hwe ahono onko pa amuzupi no nyina twetwe nko obi se doctor medware wi a na me hu nyina ya me hene ase ahwe apia gu me so bema wa sa ha nyina no obehia amuzupi heba mecha doctor amuzuwe midunso wi a na se junso ni bi tamayase etamayase the same amuzupi no ene ese edi se adwuma no wo pedoduo na atudi a e wo heba shop biara mo e wo pharmacy drugstore any heba shop biara bi wo ho se doduo pa na opetudi a no obayaso ye na otafun hia so amuzu junction be moro market no tafun hia so amuzu junction be moro market so kumasi anu akodani heba misi heba pedan ko mu 2 bi sentombi akra mu ko kanshi draglem mu bi sana na buwache Kingswalk repash na tinatet opa amuzu puse mi se bia frame na 0247 776743 0247 776743 amuzu p heba mesha mauji hiochalo.
Alright, so nti ababa ke enwem na yemfa dia kan nyina nsunto asen piska akra akra boko de
Leberante nyamna mboko
okay yem piska
piska nenra the Monday special no abesene ko eni ni no rush no eko ene Tuesday the Tuesday ya the same no rush no ebeba and they be ameka so we see for the first time me say kid omo na na mo so amani utimi twalo to no phone so nti omo say abribia ya mo nkaye ebia na fofraba ebia na so lack be shan nti star na 5 na hash when am say store go phone so na any kid enele nti o store sana o kwa so code radio US radio kid enele ene na miska agro ade ba kwa me de wo say stake high and run high uchakasi ya ana wins yakese nti stake high and run high ti star na 5 na hash the channel from Monday to Sunday and Sunday to Sunday but the new rush in the Monday to Saturday Sunday the new rush mem and then some come say cars here begumi boys dress girls dressing na enye bibia a kid enele obe wo so nu nwa bi ho wo so asa me hu so na dware no de bia on the phone onye bibia nya se bia Oscar me na wo ye open numbers ewo ne phone so no de agro na oni kid edudwuma ye momu eneye from 1 city ekosi any amount a etwa to Ghana de obetwa bia no kid enele ye twa academy ye ma full payment full payment ana ye nema open so abako 590mobile.com.gh 590mobile.com.gh na wako unti bibiasia free 0308 24 94 77 0308 24 94 77 590 mobile ni ajiso se edawo se.
All right, thank you very much. No Mickey Mouse na yetene kan say o my scan Tiago Alcantara so asia ono so edit the foreign stories no so edit my Tiago na boko de
kopa urade adom
ye de radias
me hoye pa say on so hoye
o nyame adom bibia da na kwan
de radias
be na kwan and the Champions League yes
basu de
nti yo say
yes
itimi yi kama pa
Leberante we Tiago baba ma me fa akunya we so na me fa se mo ntuja minim se we asantini na fit na ko mesra se bibia ma na asante se monye dey
ehia no
bibia we otumfo na ka kire bibia
yes
no asante se monye dey
ehia
ne senti ma me fa akunya we so na me nchia adwuma
nana
kwasi
buache
jembibi odidi ma ebidi
dodo rewura na piao boy mu ase ye chiao na no pay na
asembenes
mi shao yesha no
ye chia no
nzere mo ye na strength die na esi
o bibiansi na natias no hodin
no me nse na na
ye ne shia
na natias na do onya kwa mu ndi ukase otias die
ye chia
gebe potitira mo ye se goze
eno ni shia
muni ni shia ka mo betu no down mo ka muni ni shia na ase muni ni shia o baby
ye ni shia wase no ne of a chance we say di na eboni obo no so ye nchia na ye jo of a chance unze omo mienu so ti omo dia na je say man shia asem
it's a bonyo combination
bonyo
okay then na si
enra unze no ye fa ye ho
unu ade ye fe no kwekashi
enu ye de say ye dro bi di
ay
na ndra ye ma asante sem ni hia ye
enra
ti esi foma
na say hey ade amashi I mean shira mo munyi
kwekashi
na moje
o ka say na me wado no anye kwa say didi atem hey
ko na ye da fo nyina
ye da na say
wana ko fi na mo ya ye fi
no wa chire na chire say
Over Charles ye nya ye na se obi ofi o ya mfa bia ma
she
nti me ba bi kan ka say mo asante say mo nyede
en hia o
na say me media na black and na say mandi
mate ne de ase obetim da Thursday ba bia onko hu na what I say na ka
over Charles say mo so afre me
ay ntia
over we dey say we media ho
over Charles
na ni wo on e pani na bra pani nti say na kwa ni wo on e pani
ya bo mo bro mo ase
na ka say
ye pie ya kopa enu ase mi dru bantama unze bantama me firi manhia o
wo bantama ya firi manhia
se me de me no adwuma na me ye no se ebe manhia manhia adwuma ana me kwa bibia no mo de betum anim amane ne amapeti da kwa be je se me prof attach o me boa me nti no me shout ade no say no omo hweme
o mention edimu nura
edimu omo hweme ne eche won say na nya no we so o me mention onya bi brake o say edi kopa
ya cho
what has here edi kales ne modu
eche nyora ni ni
je o bata yenso ya de be ye no brake yenso ye be ho na bibia se san ma fro fa cha santi oma
ya de pa dia
ya de pa na me de money
o ko di college dia
dabi
wonti mi nya wo hwe
dabi
le man shia for me decent
dabi
yo ma ye ho si ye
man shia for ni decent na
kwame baafo ye nchia no
yes kwame baafo
yes yenti
kopa nti na no pe no
ye yo de ba ye be hye e de ahye woni nyam nti egusu a ye
obi tawa de dia so won hye de
ye be hye
tell me weekend nya me de hye me sa
Saturday
Sunday nya na ma mia
ba wa hu na wo de ne enti na bro ni bro fu we buy no rather unfortunate
enya unfortunate
one oh promote the bet ye de
seti ebi enye we nkwa na ma obenya bi
ba ze kopo be share intent mo
na benya na sa nkwa de enye problem be say enye we na mo nya na say ebi so mo de ache obi ase de ababa ba enti
ye hu no
rather unfortunate
ebi kwa na mi benya no ebe so ache dem wo shedi nya enti ne de enye problem na me say ebia
o say ebia ne boa no
so the tutuka
yes nti enje of a chance ne manhyiafo nyina mpanifo anei matenase nyame enhyiramo
manhyiafo mbu nipa
ai omu nyina kopa omu nyina ena me nwanwa no
ma ne nyanwa
me kwa me de kales ya me hyade baba ntima kokoro kopa o
yesi eyi yankre hu na edede
ai
nti manhyiafo ne de na so pem so no kwa na pem so kwa na o te santeni no amu kwa no
abakwasem na ahoho na chichire
edi so ono no mum kwa no ebe no was bunipa
na wa odinachi
iti omuhu a ene afuna mpuhu so we hwan
dabi omu sa hoho omu obi a we bia
nyina ye wa hade ye
na me crowd service me didi kales mi ko bantima kokroko pa o
wa we didi kales no
me didi kales ko pa kokroko
awu bu mu ase
730 sports
hono na manfo nya sisi yare
mo ba mensa Ompa some debate affair you.
When you see who boom as a macantara.
Me,
Oh, Bantam, and I would do
me copa. Me Jimmy
7:30
say you become man ya na Obasi. Say wa madam fee. 40. Yeah, Oba. Who's the honor? Almost one Oba.
40.
Oba, Miss Women now. Also, the kind of trauma. Miss Women now. So, hey, just a Muni and Amenaka. 18 or 18 Muna. Omo say ha ba container be so ni eyi a eno ade ma anya adwuma
so o say
atado me be ya adwuma me ka che omo say dabi me fa atade we enkotwe ayi dabi
7:30
sports
ni mre o de me yedi mo chi a
ye konko phone cross na ye the latest no matimi edjabron na ukopiem a de chene se matches no ye time konya standing games a eno etime baso wo La Liga no ye konya Red Oviedo omutimi etena fie mane tima ye from Osasuna masa game way na wakotena wase ye goalless draw ana no so etime ekokopiem na ye konya Sassuolo ewo meche Italian Serie A omom metena fie emageno akosho mutu wan Lazio tim no enso she kamienu Cagliari antimante ye konya brantia ye feno Isaacson ono etime she go ama brantia ye feno Mattia Zakani ono so etime eche go edema Lazio mo boy konntwe eye 2 outstanding games so Serie A ana La Liga 1 game ana ye 2 jam wo Premier League outstanding game ba kweba so Sunderland etime etena fiane Everton ma senra game way na emotion pa abrantia ye feno Elman Ndiaye etime she first goal ma Everton Granit Xhaka ekwakote kanom edema Sunderland bobo konom 46 minutes ana Granit Xhaka sonom ekote kam edema tima ye famo Salante koye 1-1 na ene kopiem ewo Europa ye benya UEFA Champions League senia Copa manso de more update enem no chess headlines di 2 Ghana Senate and UEFA Champions League 5:45 Yebenya games way Napoli ne enter Frankfurt sa game na Basso ewa Stadio Diego Armando Maradona refa yefani Yao Pedro Ponhiro onom every Portugal onom na kwakodi sa game no 5:45 yebenya Slava Praha omom metena efie na omoni tima ye from Arsenal akwakobona sa game no mamem fantu dwa se 5:45 Slava Praha ene Arsenal bobo konom menso be kwakobona referee wonom friend no Aiza Arechev onom na betima kwa kodi sa game no na 8 p.m. ye be kwa konyan game sa edidi so Atletico de Madrid enso bebo 8 p.m. na mamen fantujwa ukopiem Riyadh Metropolitano Atletico de Madrid tenafie no mane USG akwa bomb sa game no so no referee ye fan Estepan Eskas onom every Norway ono na kwa kodi sa game no ye benya bodo claim omone esmunako ebe kwa bossa game no 8 p.m. bodo claim enso etna Estadio Aspara Stadium mamen fantuda referee ye fan Damian Sevensky of Norway meche Poland rather ene betima kwa kodu game no Juve etna meche Allianz Stadium na omone tima ye fam Sporting Lisbon akwa kobe referee ye fan Daniel Siebert onom ana ekwa kodu sa game no enso Liverpool ebetra Anfield no mane Real Madrid akobo sa game 8 p.m. ana eno so pass masa Estevan Kovac ono every Romania ono na periferi ni say on konkodi Liverpool ana fe Madrid game e boss Anfield enti 8 p.m. no masa game we enya sem ketu akra ya de unsem p ebetimi dia ba Olympiacos ebe botima ya from PSV from Netherlands entene Olympiacos etna Georges Karakeke Stadium na Chelsea tima ya from PSV akwa Paris Saint-Germain ebetna Parc des Princes na omane Bamunchin akwa sa game 8 p.m. referee ya from Maurizio Mariani ono efi Italy and akwa game na last game of the day Tottenham Hotspur omane Copenhagen and akwa sa game 8 p.m. eno ebetimi abaso denden denom ewo new Tottenham Hotspur Stadium ya don some edemana referee and panify ni say onko kodi Tottenham Hotspur ene Copenhagen game no of Belgium ya friend Eric Lambrotek onom ene kwa kodi sa game into games and ye benya we UEFA Champions League na get ni okopiem UEFA yenko Arsenal ene Slava Praha game on Bekwa na Asa game no na Mikel Arteta Ellen Leandro Trossard etima kokasa na before no yentie Leandro Trossard nensema o qualify game no se no be kan se uko Premier League Arsenal favorite Samsung Champions League Arsenal favorite uko FA Cup Arsenal favorite ana yebusa Leandro Trossard mebasa na a dressing room feeling no pa at saying say season no biase your favorite competitioner no biase as a favorite yentie Leandro Trossard feeling players no so ewono. Okay, Beshana Leandro Trossard voice no. Yetimi edi atumna bibia nso etimi akoyentie no. Tie France no atimi ababeto dwanti. Leandro Trossard say feeling no enso great. Enti no yensema ode tu dwana Mikel Arteta nso no. Omubusa no say players ben ana entimi ensi akan bi emas na. Wo de yenti enchemu ode tu dwane game omobo no. Ne obetimi Asia can be Ediama Santi Victor out of the game or send ne or metima kwa scan no mashem dodra akwadano so no ebetimi akwa say or bana say munya mantino Mikel Arteta say player and ontimi sia can be Victor and no yansa panum edikotu jana oko Arsenal we line up likely say coacher ye fen Mikel Arteta edebeko game no goalkeeper ye fen David Raya betimi the goal post name Timber ebetimi abo bintino Diamete Chema William Saliba betima starte yebenya Gabriel and Leberante fen Luis Kelly omeja macho diama asa bobo konom na ukom finfiwa yebenya Nogard Mebereche Eze Declan Rice Bukayo Saka and Mikel Marino no Leandro Trossard wemo Mante Duba kwa Arsenal ebetimi edia ko game nim na players out Martin Zubimendi ɔyɛ suspended Victor ɛnso yɛ injury Sansona Kahavet ɛyɛ injury Noni Madueke ɔno nso ɛyɛ kyɛ sɛ injury na akwa na nya knee injury ana ɔno nso agyima konya Gabriel Martinelli ɛnso anya knock kakra Odegaard ɔmo se knee injury ana akwada no nso akonya ɛno enti ɔmo ntimi ɛnsi aka ne bi ɛma ansa ɔmo ɛbɔ boko no ɛno yɛ defo nso atima bɛtɔ na yɛbɛkɔ nsɛm foforɔ na yɛakɔpiem ɛnso Atletico Madrid ɔmo game a ɔmo bɔ against him a yɛfrɛ ɔmo Union St. Gallen ɔmo ɛbɔ USG na Atletico de Madrid Yano Black Marcos Llorente Abrante Fen Limonde ebetimi starte Raúl Jiménez Bobby Hancho ebetimi starte yebenya Diego Simeone ne panom Simeone betimi Bobby Baina starte Koke ebetimi Bobby Ahmed Abom Julian Alvarez ene Alexander Slow wemo Mante Dubakoa Diego Simeone so ebetimi ede akọ game ni me no die France no etimi betodwa na yenko Anfield kakra na enra na Madrid players no ekokodru ye na enra Madrid players no mansa onse normally aya na chese Madrid players no mo kwa omo hihye omo jerseys ni ade enra de masa akatapa ana Madrid players no ede kopie mo Anfield Liverpool kromo nchene game na baso na okwa Madrid enra Madrid mpanifo ene chese omo players ni be Xabi Alonso Trent Alexander-Arnold Dean Huijsen ana mupanya feno Emiliano Butragueño omo ko pay tribute to Diego Jota mama mi sa video no internal Madrid players no etimi eko pay tribute to Abrante feno Diego Jota eti mu Trent Alexander-Arnold dia ara huo sa dia na Madrid eko no ko Facebook a wo hwe ni dia adia Trent Alexander-Arnold ede koma Diego Jota odi ko pay tribute no menyini se Ghana ha kade be chiso Aquadano at the PlayStation 5. Anna Chesewa Rapo, Anna then the pad red at the atu game pad of PS5. Anna Trent Alexander-Arnold at the Comaha, Diego Jota, Aquadana Woo, but still the TV game and a choir or then a pad red. Any game no Rapo Kama at here for Araho. Ningen and say or say no Liverpool no. Now Diego Jota Benefie no more game and it's a gamer. No mo bwana no ana ode akopay tribute enti na chese Dean Huijsen so ene Xabi Alonso ena omode omo flowers akototo kama na ayaraho se mitino game o unsa Ghana obi se oh ana mo de to ekosi de na samai be de to wasa abrofo no so different idea o enti Trent Alexander-Arnold Copper TV game or the pad no se pad no de to no so ahu
obi ankofa
o sa hey
Abruchi obi anfa
PS5 for Copa obi ankofa amanfo ni bra game we ho no
obi anfa
oh okay
ebeda
hwa ni nso bu no na sei kwa
a tribute
hey and the Trent Alexander-Arnold and Xabi Alonso and Omoko pay tribute to Diego Jota na de fan recopiem ni say Trent Alexander-Arnold at the PS5 and our po kama name pad no and or the two honum ni na say or see game a yabon de bio hu a na wakai Diego Jota ntino game pad no game ni de ontimi fancy ni fientino ono so de pay tribute at the Brantia your friend Diego Jota coach no enso kasai Alexander and Slot and Swakasai. Na the tennis coach and say, or come up to say, a branch of Trent Alexander-Arnold. Where come on with the man or not dear, or near Quatano any problem, or Bakwa Quachiano Town and Nimonia Day, or Bakwa Hageno, Nina said, oh, good memory. Edma a branch of Trent Alexander-Arnold. In Tenya, they say, oh, Bakwa Kohun Trent, no Shama to Jesse, not old Tramosi and sit Danemum. Ade bakwa oni coach no onim se besi e o debekwa park no so o se omura page no so onim supporters no oni o madwim enti ontimi hu de besi ene anwumre nti no ade ne de bɛyere enti sɛ trend ɔmɛhuru no so ɔmɛ ne den ɔso no de onim na mmom de ɔno bɛtumi aka ne sɛ ɔno deɛ ɔne akwadaa no bɛdi nkɔmmɔ ɔbɛma no special welcome koraa ama trend nso n'ani agye ne ane sɛ ɔboa no ɛma no tumi gye league nti ɛnya deɛ sɛ ɔkɔ akɔtan akwadaa no no ɛnsɛm a coach a yɛfrɛ no Anslot ɛde kɔto dwa na ma memfa nto dwa sɛ coach no saa de to dwa sɛ players bi wɔ hɔ a ɔmontumi nsi aka no bi goalkeeper fan Alison Becker ɔmmɔ bi Isaac enso entime mobi Jeremy Frimpong entime mobi coach ne say Jeremy Frimpong Alison Becker out from the game Sunday Liverpool bomb Manchester City weekend by Liverpool bomb Man City coach ne say the players in me no dear omo out Alison and Jeremy Frimpong out no mo busan Alexander Isaac or senyam boa enanumre Isaac insia kan na omo ye do me biasa Sunday obetima ball against Manchester City eno ye nsema coach ye fan Anslot e de kotuja na Liverpool ana fe Madrid omo line up mensaka na senator muni kan mame Madrid squad enra Xabi Alonso e de kopiem enso Madrid meche Liverpool kromo place d coach na chi koye enti Madrid players in Senate tiboko to akobi and Jane Lolin ensure kan Ferran Gonzalez goalkeepers no defenders Eda Militao Trent Raul Asensio Abrante Fen Carreras Ferran Garcia Felamendi and Dean Hoysen omom defenders are make it to the trip na midfielders no Abrante Fen Jude Bellingham Camavinga Federico Valverde Aurelien Chouameni Ada Goulet Dennis Ceballos Ntuemo midfielders forwards no Vinicius Junior Endrich Mbappe Rodrigo Goyes Gonzalo and Abrante Fen Ibrahim Diaz Wemo Mrante Duba Kwa Xabi Alonso Edomuko PM Enso England ho moko akosia kananyumre against Liverpool now probable lineup Senate Liverpool I mean, come Madrid and San Cranma by Liverpool. Tiboko Toa, Ebetimim, Ada Go Posting, Adama Madrid. Yebenya Alexander Arnold, Obetima Bobi, Edam Letao, Ebetima State, Dinoisen, and Apprentice Fen Carreras, Wemon, John Finfion, Federico Valverde, Ebejam Finfion, Shramen, Ebejam Finfion, One Ada Goulet, and Alfred Jude Bellingham, Omejam Finfion, Edema Xabi Alonso. Anyone Vinicius Junior, Kylian Mbappe, omo nebeli di attack. Ediama Madrid Bobo Konum. Na players ni intimacy academy. Dani Cavaha ewo ni injury. Antonio Rudiger ewo muscular injury. Ontime Mobi. Abrantia Yefeno Mastantuano. Ensom akopra kakra omuchire no so ntimi Mobi Alaba calf injury. Entenya de obetimi esi academy. Ede ama Madrid omo Liverpool goalkeeper Yefeno Mama Chevalier ono Edago Ponson Bradley Ibrahim Konate Virgil van Dijk Robertson Bobby Gravenberch McAllister Mo Salah Florent Vart Kobe Cody Gakpo ene Ketike wemo ene starte demo players pre pramadika da tuja Alison Becker hamstring Frimpong hamstring Isaac enso epra in hamstring injury ni de doso Liverpool ho ye pa tenom de France no etimi ababe todwa ye don sem edema na okopiem na other gamer eno so betimi abaso Paris Saint-Germain bo against Pamunchen masa game way part here ultimate say goes betime pm na okopa munchina amukwa away PG Bohom goalkeeper your friend Chavalia Eda go posunim Ashraf Hakimi Marquinhos Pacho Abrantia Fenu Nuno Mendes Bobby Zara Emery Ebestate Vitinha and Yao Neves or Mujina and Fifion any mono every time Quadatelia Abrantia your friend Mayolu on so Bobby Bradley Bacola and so betimi astate na players doubtful Dembele doubtful Mamin Fantuja Brantia Zabania and suspended Dwe our tie injury into an also no entimi NCA Kennedy na Dembele Jonomoso are doubtful into 50-50 say on also betimi NCA Kanako Bamunchina as usual goalkeeper Manuel da goal post nim Abrantia yefana Stanasic Bobby ta estate director Pamecano ebetima Bobby and Lyman so ebetima state Infinfiono Joshua Kimmich estate Pavlovich ebetima Bobby Michael Olise Saki Gnabry Louis Dia and Abrantia fan Hurricane we mo yamrante duba kombetimi astate ediama Bamunchin against Paris Saint-Germain and no air de France no etima ba Nicolas Jackson de mete chema and now Robertima starte from the bench ediama Bamunchin team no air de France no etimi abanjwe UEFA Champions League won sem update no ana ye de tuja na yen consent from say enra ana etimi ebeto dwa say mukopie ma 5 pro say me do mo sem p betu dwa entiano na mpanifo de betu dwa 5 pro 11 se sade omanya akoyi 5 pro 11 no enti okwa betimi a check na bibia tima koye na 5 pro 11 betu dwa pe na manfo se na bless bi ni na mu ya den na 5 pro 11 senate goalkeeper no ekodima John Gidu na Roma Ashraf Hakimi Virgil van Dijk defenders no Ashraf Hakimi Van Dijk a man for say question mark on home Abrantia your friend Nuno Mendes enso no edi wom ye konya ko Palmer Infinfio Jude Bellingham a man for say question mark on home Pedri and Vitinha omo enso ejina Infinfio na nimo no ye Lamine Yamal Kylian Mbappe ene Ousmane Dembele name ukọ na ukọsha aman for say Van Dijk ni Jude Bellingham inclusion ni there omo ntiase 5 pro 11 the young review ne there and company phone come na pm what I say company phone come na be Van Dijk the man for say I was saying Kamakino so etimi meki Jude Bellingham so a man for say Yao Neves I was saying Kotimi Echo Ram and so 5 pro 11 among Chelsea no de no so etimi Ekoso na Oko Chelsea ma me fan tuda say Chelsea team no and Moses Casedo edin komo for contract extension ni na nsa kwada no money this season no not see pa ama Chelsea penifon so no any akwada ye fen Moses Casedo edin komo for contract extension entienche omo hwe se ni sikasem omo ni be ka ho na chese akwada no so timi extend the contract edema Chelsea team no ede no so atimi ababe todwa na ukonsem fufroma ma me fan todwa 7th this month 7th Barcelona team no so me dey kind of betodwa say omo be training I was Spotify Camp Now no masa say don't take it masa take your man for 12 tono enti omo ye opening training session e dey mama supporters 7th November ya I was Spotify Camp Now no me dey tested page no e dey tested facilities baby omo ye dru na chese omo nso no etime hu kwan a omo be fa so asia kan wo nti no 7th Barca fans no kwa Barca omo training and so Spotify Camp Now enom the France no etimi ababe todwa na ukopie mu a Manuel ase Masa PG team na no say na enye se nkofo no bo no ebefo ede amabamunchi team no o say na a difficult game ana Bamunchin na ekwa akobo na kwambia so mo hwe se o metimi ateki lead na che se o mo so atimi awini games a eno so atimi do mo nim tinyampo a ene game e boso Paris Saint-Germain ana Bamunchin no goalkeeper ede man Bamunchin say masa game no not den o say e was say o mutimi su plan A no mo say su plan B at the same time o say was pressure ne adwumantene o gidi se bibianom ebetimi akoye ede ama Bamunchin ahead of the game amokobo against Tima ye from Manchester Paris Saint-Germain no the France no atima betodwa na ye ko na ye de modit e de abramo a ukopiem enso coach a ye fe no Thomas Frank or a coach e de matima ye from Tottenham Hotspur na weekend also ko run player ba ko ho na de ten say Thomas Frank no man for busan say na e de na course yi na uni player si aka oni planning nya enchiwaso kakra e wo pitch no so na coach ni buafu player ne kosa amasa na Thomas Frank akwa ro player no ka player ne se boxer masa ka di player no or ro player no man ka ne boxer e wo pitch no so papa na be patch o ana player no so be patch o say enema e course so e wo game ni mu no say ɔde akyɛ na wanya deɛ ne mom ɔse sometimes ɛnyɛ sɛ bia na ne boafu anaasɛ bibisa ne mom ɔse kwan a na pra ne boafu no ɔno nte asɛ na yɛ agodie ɛti kɔpa Thomas Frank bɛpa kyɛw kwan a wɔno faa so ɛkɔ wuro ne player ho ɛwɔ pitches after the game no ɔsɛ ɔpakyɛ obi amfa nkyɛ nsɛntwerɛfo agye agyina mu ɛna deɛn ɔsɛ saa de ne nyina no wapakyɛ ma player no nso no abɛpa ne kyɛw nti ɛnyɛ adeɛ a saa de ne bɛtumi akɔ akɔduru baabi nti mu a mo nso so gya gum ne adeɛ munya ne nyina na montwa so na ɔno Thomas Frank ɔni problem bia with the player ɛnom ɛyɛ diefoɔ nso no atumi abɛtɔ dwa ho nsɛm yɛde ɛma na kɔpa sɛ Franco Media Institute ɛsɛ menkamfo ma wo sɛ bra ne bɛsua deɛ wopɛ sɛ ɔyɛ nsɛntwerɛni nkwa deɛ a ɛsɛ Franco Media Institute kɔ na ɛkɔsua deɛ ɛba journalism sɛ news na wopɛ sports ne nyina wotwu so a yɛbɛkyerɛw sɛ ba news a yɛbɛkyerɛw newscasting and writing yɛbɛkyerɛw saa nso na ɛba sports a yɛkyerɛw commentary saa nso na presentation yɛbɛkyerɛw program hosting ɛno nso no yɛbɛtumi akyerɛw kamakama na biribia nso atumi akɔyie ɛde ama wo ɛti sɛ Franco Media Institute sɛ bra na ebesua de na nso nsɛntwerɛ adwuma no wani gye ho na mmerɛm ɛma wo saa nso na biribi aba social media yɛbɛkyerɛw biribi about video editing yɛkyerɛw camera handling ne nyina yɛbɛkyerɛw na sɛ Franco Media Institute sɛ ɔba deɛ tie nie amawie SHS a yɛde forms no ɛde kyɛw kwa sɛ Franco Media sɛ bra na bɛgye forms no free if sɛ wawie SHS a bra na bɛgye yɛwɔ bantama bɛbɛ National Health Insurance office on opposite sro ana on se ka se Franco Media Institute omo ebetima boa je number no 0244 705 112 0244 705 112 na omo nso entimi enyo so eno e di France no eto beto dwa kopa birthday way every of atome ho ana eba mo fatome se yen resi abofre Marvin Kwadwo Safutufuo monya 2 years my birthday yen resi no happy birthday enti Marvin Kwadwo Safutufuo ene your birthday o ma meka kire afia mo o papa Mr. Safo o mo so munyina mo we show happy birthday tinyamisha no onyo kwesi kopa enti no Musa Thomas Frank do ko na ni nyai so your video no
I want players
or call role player ne masa minimum we no say butu ni kan ho na ka player ne she boxer padia de si ne kan ebe hu pa o kasa no fi no se me ro ni kan no nti anyway ko pa ba na man for say coach ya de no say butu ni kan ho no say butu ni biem eje so be patch on a player no so say we jama na kanti o so hu adwiri nti za ne se tie eje ko pa my young fancy
obutu that's a stranger me
me
and say AI no me question
Debbie wa be patcho
okay
enye AI
come me won say oya boy ocha boy na boy no o me no twem for that one day me hu na me after my
oh we no okay ejikopa my young fancy na yen ready betima ba no ze make room on the iPad na room ana braken so room
no iPad there
your tablet okay iPad ko be break akra those on iPhone nya ni lie no ko to no phone atwene weekend yi
I can
ko to atwene
all right John Twire Bar Clinic ana make come for the man say e be so for ni chim na Dr. Nana Owusukutri Ampim emwo it is so team na say stroke na come out to them oba within 1 month obetima sore agina na so stroke ya de ba ko a ha adwene pa emabusua na say movement nyina tumi say cause bia wo hwe yarefo na nipa ko na nya stroke ya na ha adwene ntianu ntine kan fu John Twire Bar Clinic enso adi amaw enti oba stroke no within 1 month nipa no jeze no ho beto no ama bibia nso aye kama sesa na physiotherapy na rehab nso yebi ewo John Twire Bar Clinic na ene se wutim ne sa wo na wakwa wo de nyamai meso ni da so ho eni da so ho nyina ye se oba John Twire ebia problem ne PCOS wo doctor sa catch you ntiama wo hu se no ebia wo ntumi ma meso beba aba obe pimo John Twire sa ne nei se ofichi kɔ no ana no affect wa wo no a hu se obi a on mezne irregular enye regular ntumi mayi no nso ha adwen fallopian tube ne mu asi nso a meka fu dwanto ade ama ebia nso problem no ST and as infections bi ana ama wanya miscarriages a meka fu dwanto ayaba clinic ade ama oba bosome miensa bonsa wafa yofuno enti meso tutumika entrase ensu enwene hu biem emre no ani sane ne se problem no free bema no a se ebia ne nkwamwa na ofom na esebe ne bema na ewu a me so wotiase ne bema no wi enu ntime ni wi akika se bia ukru bema wunti uja nda bi obepia odwanto ayaba clinic a de enim ni se nipa no onyanwi enkoto ni 6 feet mu a ne bema na yese ewu a ebema na resurrect ama saba be boy juma nti me kan fu dwanto ade ama o problem ne blood pressure fibroid na how cholesterol na also diabetes na nso ha wanya asthma hepatitis B ebia wo de no wakoma ana ese no yare no how kidney or lungs and also liver and wo issues was parts we nyana meso se bra dwanto na yintumi emwa sane ne ye screen ye shase last 2 months na screen ye no free nyame bo January ne be next 2 months ana ye wie ye hwe akoma kwan ya faso ye adwuma ye hwe liver ye hwe kidney lungs ye hwe prostate hepatitis B ana mana mo pa wunya so ye sai free screening e di amamo dwanto herbal clinic in ye sai body and beauty treatment ye vagina steaming ebeboa ma ye se kusu kuma na hwachi as obi obewura bia no bon se okwa untumi je se akwa se wo ba hwa waka because the obehu no uhu bi obabia inti vagina steaming ohonom sana butt and breast enhancement in so yebi ti se nei ema no obese otu ginagina wo yi opese onofo nso na wo se gina wo ya unze nofo ne bo ma na atiada ba we ne be ma na gina ho o say yes gina ho ankasa indize obonu fo pietu na wo say uhia fom unze we no not ayi na say say bia ye wo say obon mo a ne die no fom na abo no ba we no unze nofo ne gina wo say natural ne gina ho afom bia ni hu inti no sa no ye kanfo dwanto herbal clinic e dia ma to koto bra anye se bia koto de fom wum bia da bi ye natural bia you know a enti no dwanto herbal clinic sa na fat nso ni padwane ma ye beyi de frim enti bra na ye mo na bibia anye kama ye wa bi jan kwanta school junction no so ye ben enkane goy fuel station e wa bi jan kwanta me so Lake Road asem ne eken Lake Road asem ne eken ho ana bon se dwanto herbal clinic wo for doctor na usuku trampim e wo 0555 805533 0555 80 5533 na wone doctor na usuku trampim so etumedi nkomo madama ana yede ensem no so yede abro nti ayene nwuram kakra iwuram na yetumi edi empensem de ama ne Champions League no eba so ahun sem bebrebe nti ensem re ekura mama sha se wi ambrake nso aba
I transfer issue here. Sometimes some jokes are expensive. I was this is not Tiago can say Leberante the anti-pay and a kobo nanka. What was true? No one we cry baby.
That he was AI generated.
Oh, okay.
It was a string, mommy.
Because we give no.
But we should give. No time because we say guys no much.
No channel.
One film. But say. Oko butu no run na ini there.
Butu kan come anything come say eh.
You say like
butu be man. Then say omo yes they are not being fair to the coach and the player and Tottenham City. Say BBC and see I say bra Kenya mo technology me am kan AI.
It's because it giving you a shape na enya smiles na enya serious we video na all ban we share if you know like onye van der Ven nyina o tell say after the game we I don't know what happened or make sure the reason why here pa no where they ekoy yeah and the man as a bufuga I mean I didn't see it and I was wondering what happened?
Because if that happened now, and you just can make headlines too.
Yeah.
Inspired,
maybe once a game now, Chelsea quite more fast. Champions League games, and the 2 games are dominated Arsenal other teams, but I'm Kai 2 games now, especially Paris and Bayern Munich. I think it was a Portugal COVID era, the final Bayern. That was first Champions League final for Paris Saint-Germain. No more fees, they will end it, and then Bayern Munich had the coil. But at this stage, Paris Saint-Germain are able good football. The other side, Bayern Munich also able good football. Enrique, former player, company, former player, both materials, game plan, essay. But looking at how Paris, after winning the Champions League, also into the World Cup final, the European confidence level of football, currently, big things in Europe, unya omo film. Maybe a chama and this game, the I will say Bayern Munich, even though France and come a favorite between us, but the confidence level of Enrique Timia was and Chelsea the more the shock of their life or the final year 3-0. But after that, I'm not bounce back. I'm not fan say a football. One of the things they see, blame because we are enjoying success. Nobody about who stop Paris. Nobody give Chelsea a dog chance. I bet Chelsea. I call you emphatic 3-0. Without even Paris scoring a goal. Now, the captain, the Ballon d'Or player, Dembele, doubtful, but Enrique assisted anymore to the sense of right. Maybe Dembele knew Bakola Beba, Ramos Beba Bejo, Caradona or the Medford, and then I end the campaign. In 15 minutes, I'm a cricket to get the ball from them, especially that 1-3 pass from Vitinha and the rest, how they will hold the ball in terms of pressure from the opponent. As the other side, you see Bayern Munich rely on the German strength, the flanks, and with hurricane experience. Echo. Now, Nicholas Jackson, adjoining team, 1 or 2 goals be or the amount. I'm a optional. It will be a competitive ball on the hurricane boom. Nicholas Jackson as a number 9, then Hurricane will go to play at number 10 because he's a ball playing striker. And he said, "Oh man, our sign that rule now. Hurricane it me deliver and the it's a group stage. This game can be quarter final, semi final, the knockout stage. No one who will go out, but this is a group stage and a game which a group stage. Whoever over a one. The first 8 are automatically or qualify for round of 16. As we such kind of games. But trust me, all things being equal, and you may be good football based on passing football. More aggressive, not too much. But the ball will flow, and whoever attack, a bit me, a man also, and with many. 2 goals or 3 ebema enyem but say push me na say me Paris able feel I'll give it to them, but trust me, and by European football, especially in the old era now first in one group A group C now it's difficult to beat Bayern Munich. So the group C now it's difficult for them to lose, being at home or away. But this is a new format, and you hear how I repeat of the 2020 final. And I can't about a timer. We domestically at the top, we should be at the top, and they are enjoying football in the early stages of this season, and we're good for. The other game, I did tension a bit back at Anfield, and it's all about training. And slots are smart. So on your case, I bet you know women in the the cop and supporters. They see here, I never try, black use the word. Some years, coach and Yambras has a informal player. Now I bought some few games, a few team. trend start here. On my camera, me shop picture so akopa. There is no way. Boo no dey beba. Say a trend anod. When I want traffic when you know players everywhere come about how supporters be. On no confidence level or the Beijing park and so Alonso to Safrena. Me say me Alonso. Now more optional. Me man more game be. Do me the baby or dress or park and so ye but all my kick a ball if you answered. So of course starting game no start ba. Now violent a cosra. You know these English supporters. Why you could to me Sasaba. Na game no one comes no akonya bad day na akwa affect Real Madrid. But sometimes it's football. Coach Spector say, let him play. No fear na won enko. Na next time be more bawa. Oh akwa cry who no we. But on the game itself, you easily go for Real Madrid. But couple after the rain against Villa, now here quite Salah still go. Fans no at Eintracht Frankfurt one pass Ama versus say hatred or moke can see me. He scored a goal 250 goals in his career for Liverpool. And can expect to say obe what the Julian mood Opejan and Saturday Chinese here as if say about Aston Villa that telling the fans I'm still the Salah you know but and Yemana akwa choka kebia na eketike mu ne the other guys enya goals na me nyan but I'll still deliver for you your team is going to beating the attack of Liverpool and Real Madrid and how Alonso would deploy about Liverpool ni bida he knows the atmosphere of the stadium and ni the best cycle the new guys are Real Madrid Trent Beckenby Jude at England over Beckenby actually, but it's a game and slots need to manage at least a point. Defeat is our baby. Weekend, you are going to a game against Manchester City, which is a 50-50 ball game. Then another defeat is Akoba. Then Osako, after losing 4 games, Albania 1 win, we lose to 2 games. The pressure is on slot for Alonso. His confidence level about after 5-2 relation results are Atletico Madrid the moment or finally put to a crowd. He's enjoying the top spot on the La Liga weekend. You look at goals the players in the mind and trust me, Leberante. I know see another gamer okay Salah and Ramos and say how Liverpool Real Madrid games are here. The last time I can't remember, it was Vinicius Junior. A bit demolishing or more unfair. But this time around, Madrid team, you know, and yes, especially Madrid problem for the rest. As Alonso, I am finding a solution, kakra, 60 to 65% because of how you deploy Adagula, Camavinga, and Tchouaméni on the El Clasico game. So the same performance no the ball Barcelona now 2-1. I'm coming in for a win. Now boys nya na me for that kind of a to battle McAllister now from Ponyo Soboslai be run back and that's what we fin. Government Obama na number 6. At me the share Madrid midfield because if you want to beat Real Madrid, and the midfield is strong. Ogrepona, Mbappe runs obey, Vinicius Junior runs obey, whoever ever come anymore. Midfield is not for now. No matter the running obey, he cannot deliver. But the Air Clasico, you see, there, Jude Mutinya Akonya, and your born my pass, a man running, he scores some goal and disallow a good goal. What Liverpool should do, block Jude Bellingham because Camavinga, Tchouaméni, Omuntimi that decisive pass now Jude Bellingham, that dribbling a year other Gulabe man, Omuntimi, let's tackle and get the ball, name pushy, Emma, more flare, and you see Jude Bellingham said to get the ball, and he's a midfielder. Man opportunity and such a midfielder. Only the Lampard kind of the Gerrard kind of midfield. The Luka Modric man. A do baby abes when you was striker so no Vienna and you know no and you're going to the management. Slot per se, yeah, is going to be the midfield battle. But only the number one choice in Alisson Becker. But whoever will be imposed, Konate, Van Dijk. Omukonya bad there. Both defenders, Copa won't pace for form. And Madrid, Vinicius and Mbappe will pace. It is Alonso, yes, sir. Jude, Adagula, you get the ball, ballon ball, bottom, Bobla, no monko, and Honana, Konate better, because Van Dijk in Messado, Mark, I say, Ludo, Konate, you go, lose Boban, my picking. But unya attackers are more running. Now defenders are any pace. Now ball long balls are. The center backs they keep on fumbling, and their coaches are more through there. But it will depend on how the game will go, especially in the first 15 to 25 minutes. Should we go for long passes? Young Kwan and Chen. Then Liverpool. What should we do? Is it going to be Salah's game versus Ekitike? What you can say is Shaki or Omanemu game will be. And so it will be Ekitike, maybe Salah and Vest, and a very nice game this evening. But these two games are barely the but as football fans, I say it's called you think we enjoy that kind of game.
I'm into it now.
Okay, Copa, Yencho BBI and pay on 7:30 Sports. Na and sama atoja fiti andra ne anapamunka sem kakra no yemfandi ho nkomo no kwasha me say be the Champions League no nkomo but Andra Sunderland once again the man himself Granit Xhaka needed to save them by getting that goal, and this is here an uko that is Sunderland the Black Cats of Mohon Manyumba Kupeno moto by Elvis Presley, that they are still falling in love with Granit Xhaka. Ewujuma oye day oye edema omo. And there's a reason why Andrew Overkais and now Ubisa say best midfielders this year in the English Premier League, you know. Now make us say if I'm to choose, I think I would love to see Granit Xhaka and then the modern bar or bo edema Sunderland at this point, putting them in that position of the English Premier League. Yambana Basso for the job that he is doing, because he's one player. Obabi we were England no, and Sana Obabi Nyado. When you time with England when playing for Arsenal, into Obabi flew in that last season, no, then the fans of Arsenal fell in love with him. Unfortunately, Okobai Leverkusen, Okoye Jumano Kama, free no mumpeso be free, and then he left, came to Sunderland, and Ejumana in him so yeah, he's still continuing to do it for that is Sunderland. Now the Champions League, boss.
Okay.
After that, Alonso, a defender, Real Madrid in the El Clasico. It is another time for him also to defend Real Madrid. Now, Mekas would defend Real Madrid in the El Clasico because last season under Carlo Ancelotti, it was all of humiliations at the Real Madrid when it comes to the El Clasico. And no winner Unya at the Real Madrid in the ended El Clasico no is saving the image of Real Madrid. But the team on the Bible Bono, and so another moment for him also to defend Real Madrid, because last season again in the Champions League, in the league phase, Liverpool and so that is Real Madrid, and was also under Carlo Ancelotti. But at this moment, boss, Alonso a defending up against a side that on that platform in terms of baby our shot here Liverpool. Again, he's defending it up against a teamer. Oman in the first stage of the Champions League win. And in that same game in 2005 against AC Milan, he got a goal and won it. And every honor, yes, or in 2014 in La Decima with a year that is Real Madrid, but in that final, Wambobi. In 2007, Omusenya repeat up against AC Milan, Obobi Baolusui. It's Kraba a man sa Kunyamani bought that Champions League final. In his first season and sign all 3 uses like that. About a year that is England for that matter Liverpool no. Will be share a J and nay or no. And also a day or sorry. Now defend the Juma or ye any ukru on your monam editia. It's in a game now Alonso a quackobo or a head that is Anfield no. Yes, Mejitum Sir Alexander Arnold dear or dear. Mejitum said remarried a better head to head, far advanced that is Liverpool. But then Alonso has a task to make sure say there's an image be no mukura before last season. I want about Anfield that Carlo Ancelotti be dey e be go money and for that matter and they also sorry no to me dey e be defend that is Real Madrid. And only at the ordinary. And idea thing ultimately but you will have to do it. Now, game I have boy between that is Liverpool and then also Real Madrid at Anfield. No, boss. Liverpool since a year September this year 14th. Almost keep a clean sheet up until weekend day against Aston Villa.
Since September. Okay.
Until up against Aston Villa, and almost me yearly a clean sheet. And the reason here. From me point and I'm the accusing Ancelotti to say Emma or Mubrini in Hano. The reason I'm to a clean sheet this time up against Aston Villa and they say he returned back to what he did last season.
Okay.
What did he do? Or the normal midfielders not anymore mono. And or call the normal system. And or call the normal philosophy. Now the normal midfielders are anymore mono. We saw in that game against Aston Villa said Dominic Szoboszlai operated as the number 10. McAllister, Ebo as the number 8. And Omar Gravenberch, Ebo the number 6. Now, maybe Chelsea says, why Liverpool maybe said this season. Yes, it's the same midfielders, but system no mu use of 51 as a sakakra. It's the moment yes, I had against Aston Villa and no contributed to the fact that obetimi a clean sheet since September 14th. But I know, nyoma bi best was our line up him. Row ni bi best san. Edin ni bi best san. And no cry say enya Ancelotti fault. But one, it is the opponent no Babishiano. And 2, it is because of injury.
Okay.
Now injury because of from Pong Embo. Now opponent no Babishiano, baby and awarding Kessia one, baby I was Ancelotti and Sisan, which is the right back. Bradley team game will be. Sir Bradley ball up against any of the forwards of Real Madrid. Say and my Real Madrid fans, and then also that is Alonso. There will be a need for Ancelotti with no fault of his. Say also, yes, I will feel actually Dominic Szoboszlai. I don't know about the right back because tactically it would help him to be able to play well and defend up against the attacking force of Real Madrid. Now, say Ancelotti Dominic the free that number 10 roller. I was saying your master won't feel or Curtis Jones and NASA Florian Vet Mubako and about that number 10. Boss Mr. Wadaruma. Game where you share Florian Vet game.
So was a Curtis Jones and a Vet Mubako about 10.
About 10. Said Dominic Remo number 2.
It is a from Pons in your feet.
From Pons.
So it means Dominic like it's one of them monabo.
It is Okobo Bradley Sua. Who be Nunu. Who be Anfantunitri. Last season. Honey, Emma Vinicius, but any attacking force of Real Madrid. Obi obeda two who be no say Bradley Neko body asemato.
Okay.
It also yes answer sign. O yes sign to the free wa. The battle of Finfin one as a Dominic Bona Matena 50-50 no. About 60-40 in favor of Real Madrid.
Dominic I'm 10 now.
One more 10 now.
About 60-40 in favor of Madrid.
Yes.
Okay, so body 50-50
for Real Madrid.
There's a coach no headache.
And our headache because picking up between Curtis Jones even any Florian Wirtz another headache.
Yeah.
But me sure he will love to choose Curtis Jones ahead of Florian Wirtz. But no credit say so I'm for Florian Wirtz so I'm game will be at least for now he's the flop of the season.
Yeah,
because game will say be internet all they will buy.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
This went to me with that price tag. Tottenham for see for floor of the season for Javi Simons, but munya about 3.
That one was me busa no once but they enquire you when the right time for.
Yeah, for vet game way or starting from the bench. Kulo me matwaman.
So you flop
for now. Yes.
It be so bit my shine.
Going forward, and I be sign no game way mu. Ni nyina ya de man.
Because your gains will to me you a bow.
Yeah. But you see a baby a situation no through maybe I'm do free ball. Situation means na make us as way.
730 sports.
Situation ka kunya ba be do say Dominic Igbo 2 there 10 year old there. But even when I win up against Aston Villa off bench by e na team no ahye no no kra no he had a poor game. Meaning say how can be hu ya. Obi bonus le won finfin hoye.
Liverpool game doesn't
pass ball ni che. After we still we were wondering why intia from vet entimi nye dey.
Liverpool game be ambo. This me mu dia mehwe. It's
a
Manchester match.
And Anslot has a headache to put in Curtis Jones, and I'll advise him from this point. Maminka de Enu Mukanibi, so more Curtis Jones. Because I'm taking you back to last season. In big matches, Anama and Slot Ewini and Liverpool, any good performances. Now the Papa called born as part of the midfield, and the about the number 10, no, Curtis Jones. And it helped him a lot.
Okay.
It's a yes, compared to last season, modern to Sadia, but I would advise saying Kenya Curtis Jones ahead of Florian Vets because at least on that part of defending one bedding, ever back into the game, Naba bedding, Ababeboa. Now, with the absence of Dominic Nkobotu,
not Curtis Jones,
okay. Now, said Dominic Fio, not Curtis Jones, Superbodia, and no Anslot would have to revisit system now, all body season, money bread.
Okay.
Interposition maybe Abedubian attack. Maybe Abedubian ruler also here.
Okay.
And Liverpool has been suffering from that this season. Interposition yet. And in time I refer to Aston Villa come fast here day. We need a clean sheet in September. It's an Anslot headache or the no. And not here they made a man. Yet the midfield battle, the attack will be there. But if Anslot does not get this thing right, that is when our boss, no matter how say Ajegu, and the Obi Tia, Obi Tia back and I said remarried, so Valverde would have to operate at the right back.
Yeah.
Yes, Trellers and Arnold will hold, but many ya to say Alonso will not risk it because only heater and then Anfield or no one your bonnet, but on my pen one back and some of the Anslot. It's an only heater or no any Arnold and on Baby Shao Anfield.
Are you guys sure, say Anfield no be a bad train because it has been his venue, his childhood venue.
Yet he knows them when him hold him do meet me aye, when him be obet me aye. But example then say de bia no copper, uk free jume ba no upon na ukofi na how drew fear. Ebusian de odo be shiao, ebusian de odo be shiao, o mesere o me pagya o me ma so. After that could be there. Uk free juma na obefia ebusian ba ya o me de man konkonti ba na e dey. E ba so
unmo musuban da.
E be yo nwanwa. Yes, the negative aspect of Ebusian and Dominic was no Fabinia day and Bowso.
So, oh, Madofua, Omako be on by Jomachi pain.
No credit,
and Tinikwa, you shouldn't be surprised about that.
On your surprise, Odin Sababa. Difference on Odin Sababa. But on a bit ban so how is he going to feel? Receiving it. But Odin Sababa, or expect it, so that's not bencho. So be start you or expect it. But said for the first time, on also be experiencing that heat.
Too much so mama you need and Oma hyper.
And as on ya,
about Koi. I can't know about a leaky of their needs
at the same time. I kick off in the arsenal.
I like about Coachna.
Oh my god, no yaji. Oh, I don't know about your day. A coach I will let Chelsea for
about nearly kick off crying.
It's not Chelsea for your neighbor. Omnia Basuna for your day. It's both. So it was Valverde will be at the right back side. And I would advise them to do that. Then the coach is new in your right back. So I'm setting here, they are cool to go. For Trent, okay Facebook abahu yaro on the horn for Liverpool kiti but neno onim dia eba boss o surprise no onye surprise kra omumobu nsemu ma no omu majeje no so but then he's going to feel it say hey sana first ye we mu asay nete and then odo na sesa amene time e ba be dem e ba me so mighty man that decision would give a lot of reasonings into the game. And for that matter, it is the reason why in Tia, Mijiri said Real Madrid would have an away win, a possible double chance, and then also a 1.5 within the game over that is Liverpool. I only idea what my Real Madrid. Okay. But me freeze a game no so. Yeah, Munko here Eric Ten Hag. Na mo san appoint no mo appoint na mo san pam no ade Carreras
o na say no dey say na like you referee I think say be a referee Ten Hag the first preseason maybe in the show technical room and the guy was performing because this guy there when I'm a head boy now from the unit guys this guy is a future for United so me name the reason why I'm tombo
name the science say pam sa akwa and a young one a boy akwa ne bo man rebound with CCR least did I expect you know club world cup in addition to the minimum you yeah but see think not fun so easily ama obo it's in the Real Madrid setup yes Mbappe mu na she goals no Vini mu na the attention other global surprise performances Oreo Shameni mo na den apeja Militao asa pick form na wo yedwuma no but see they are coming no that boy. And they be I'm not doing one because a team be opposition be they will get to play the opening ball and Chelsea number 6. Yeah. Real Madrid has it virtually all, but at that left side, Roberto Carlos, Marcelo. It in doors me breathe.
But you see, who say a be after a Marcelo, a beer by head of
fella man demand Bobby.
But we know by was
Bobby. But the way you host is here upon my day. For that role, and he's playing so well. And then Real Madrid are favorite to get the 3 maximum points over here. That is Liverpool. That is away yes or 1.5.
750 sports.
I can see what that Roma. Na me nyana me fancy. Paris Saint-Germain no. Last season for ba. You say when share a fan baby. I come before so be you free. To your Liverpool be, or your Arsenal be, or your Miami be, Inter Milan. On quite good in the mass.
Yes, in the final.
I feel about Club World Cup.
Real Madrid Coptiano.
In the Club World Cup, what Real Madrid or and a Chelsea quite be or Satian buying Nico or and a crime is Chelsea fast here then. And I did. Now, season he shall see him say, oh, Chelsea, the end, the anya a fluke. Nemo, you bet me you do an amay this season, Pano, Barcelona. Inter Milan couldn't win Marseille. But Barcelona, the Arsenal. I to the extent, say, about 5 players are normally on that demolition exercise up against Barcelona or Mambubi or the Mayulu, Mbai, Bakola, and the Jane Homi and Sam
Krabby.
And the Makin Sambubi. It's near Zabarani never bought. Jao Neves in Finfio Ambubi. It's Inter Milan couldn't win Marseille. But Barcelona didn't want any ball this season near Dua or Bono. Oh, away with some Koran Bassa home. And also, no boy. It's Bassa need done surin to me any day. And yes, age one also any day. Am I in this season?
Let's have stop it, Bassa keep
you ain't for you back free.
730
sports. Not to ask our copy so we share Marcel. Marcel didn't mark it because I'm an animal. Our Moyano, Nabalon or some so it distracted the team.
Yeah.
Almost by a goal to 0. A 51, it has still been a demolition exercise. They actually cry a draw. So they've been winning and not losing games. In about 8 after that Marseille game when we had almost lose here. Marseille Diano. Almost draw.
After Marseille, that's what lose the game.
Draw
in the league.
Yes.
A draw.
Draw and so Michel.
Okay.
There are 8 games now to us. That included Barcelona. Right. Now, say Paris Saint-Germain Bayern Munich. ne abo matches a obi lusu ya yemfa nkunya nhunhuna moti ayi komfort ba was then day
yeah
goes on nkunya no de bia no papa yi hire no Bayern Munich ntimi fa record a lusu this season fa nhunhuna because on this season obi an share and it's not as if so about teams am ho nyeden in the league now about Leipzig ko check Leipzig form wo this season we about Dortmund on ne pre all the Bundesliga or the weak side Asher Bayer Leverkusen
7:30 Sports.
He's a name in the Bundesliga. In the Champions League, Chelsea were world champions. O man Johnny. Na ba di Chelsea chi. It is that record that Bayern Munich ekura no. PSG did by saying in his last 8 games on lose you no. On team from Bayern Munich. Again, omo will be bia pepe will game with the two teams.
Okay.
Boss,
be bia pepe.
Then I don't know. You know go fish show me nothing. When you bring horse,
7:30
they will
Sports.
bring their tortoise.
Okay.
But one day, and they Baku be yawa in this game.
Okay.
Then I don't know about Munich. Whom you want to pay? Is it press, pass, press resistance, goal scorers, sharp wingers? There, in few moments, they both have it normal presented and on the field of play. It will be what I say. It is sad there. Then the man they be out say Bayern Munich is one of the teams who made Paris Saint-Germain. Now the man make us sad in here. On 2 occasions from last season, mid-season, and this season, young Paris Saint-Germain Abreno has been one system, the counter press system, other known as the Gengen pressing.
Okay.
And no, and I'm at Liverpool in the Champions League. It's even in the boy I'll do be no say penalties near day. Decide. And no, and I'm at Chelsea in the Club World Cup. It's even in the boy I shed by 3-0 in the final. I did the free in same. And no, FM baby, and I'm myself. Regardless the situation, and you see at the share this season in the league. It's in there. So Bayern Munich wa kwenye biya no pese. Utimi yes I deal with no share Paris Saint-Germain on the field of player. Boss, if he does not go for the counter pressing system, the changing pressing, he's in danger.
So you've been saying the Kwame Intronameka said you've been saying this one match and now per se. Go you say Bayern a
Bayern beats me.
Intene
It's and then he said one yes I deal with. He's in danger. Now the reason America says oh yeah we are is because say all moments me about our system we know Bayern Munich has it because the Indian person boss it relies most on how unya ball now few touches you send the ball to the wings because wings no so no na Bayern Munich strength here dey Michael Olise Dahobi meboa Michael Olise Dahobi Luis Diaz Dahobi and a Homson na Paris Saint-Germain just Vitinha mu yedwuma on finfin ho Dow Neves mu yedwuma on finfin ho Fabien Ru mu yedwuma on finfin ho but be effective a boa Paris Saint-Germain and a left back in the right back Ashraf Hakimi and Mendes. If you the 2 matches no boy now mo breye no Chelsea there no hwe bra Hakimi breye na hwe bra Mendes here dey e breye because the system was on them.
Okay.
The system was with few passes, press them. When you get the ball, want to release it to the flanks. So imagine Bayern Munich doing this and having Michael Olise, who is a good goal scorer, a good dribbler, Luis Diaz, a good goal scorer, pace, a good dribbler with strength, on Ashraf Hakimi and Mendes.
So,
he has the materials to do it. Meaning what will prevent company. On the 2 of examples, I mean, they are Paris Saint-Germain. A fan baby. I'm on my brain. Company and you society will function.
Okay.
Because in the Club World Cup, one year, it's Ukofina now bio books in Moa. You make reference to matches at Bayern Munich, Paris Saint-Germain, Lucy. When you see it, now to Tony just apply it. Because in 15 one day, Pavlovich no mobile. Kemech no mobile. Obi bi obe yusu as a number 10 and you mobile. But what would happen? How effective Bayern Munich will use his wings on these 2 and 3 of that is Paris Saint-Germain. That only boss can save them. And me can say because meaning say he will not seek to make a second fool.
Okay.
and he will take lessons from how Ono Bayern Munich no boy born and Barcelona the say yes so with the weak side of Paris Saint-Germain omo Barcelona na reho it is a boss ye bia to ho na sese we ba kodi akire na akwa de amawa na da ho no a but I feel he will make changes and make sure say tactically on kwaya that Bayern Munich na enim no say all but say Barcelona na emum oba kwaya that Bayern Munich na enim no so oba but say Liverpool last season up against Paris Saint-Germain and I say Chelsea up against Paris Saint-Germain in the Club World Cup and no any idea be dey ebeboa the attacking wise in there boss e wo hold mo nyina okay omunya abo 4-3-3 a system is so similar but in the system difference back or say Bayern Munich e use a 9 e use 10 Paris Saint-Germain e use 9 or use 10 enim hono bo interpositional
okay
it is a good omen also for Bayern Munich say them be dey nyede and somebody this game be any other forwards be on made on Belusi and yet I am expecting Bayern Munich to give us a good game on a double chance scale.
But for a woman bit must stop it. PSG fullbacks na.
Baby. And it's not individual players but a system.
Okay.
Patriotic Demichi. Yeah, for player to player. And can stop it.
But the system will need players to stop.
Yes. Also, the difference here women in the say uko you see player for player to stop players be form a was run opponent.
Okay.
It will not work at times. To say maybe Anna Herrera, Man U, you try to put it in my head in hazard.
Yeah.
On occasion it worked, on a certain occasion it did not work. But say acquire a contributing factor in the system. That one will help. In terms every game, it is a very difficult game, but I'm expecting by me to give us a good game on a double chance ahead of Paris Saint-Germain.
All right, thank you very much. Ani Ebrakina, it's in a time here by Miss Chanson. I may come for the Amase or more diamanti, any yebane aquacogi and local stories. No, and the time here by Mr. for a day. Malay, time here by Mr. Bar, and as a canoga for the time here by Mr. Bar. And it's a malaria fever nehawa, utumi enya beer, ebeboa pa. Inteno any a do tatashia chromas will be a jetum. Set time here by Mr. No. Wunyabu be say Kenya bon say, as a wound to me pony di now, bra lose appetite, and I say be a number biani tutua. Wunyabu bia, and on a boama unam tutuning and swako, Emma what mania appetite at the bididi, and I saboa. Etu malaria fever no so ase edi amount ye sign at the time Mr. na feni capsules edi aba eno so tatahwe obia mpebinom utumi enya bi sekin a eno na ese sansan bi agugu se agu be ma wana se agu ba ho utumi enya bi eno ebe shim a skin na maskin ani e kama pa sana ne eyawa wo fam nyina yawa wo namu jonso yawa wo namu nyina no and also to me any time Mr. na fini capsules ni bia ebe boa pa we esan support the immune system no in the part of system ni here pa and those to me ya drebe support immune system no ama onso unze unipa no so and as nipadua no system ni you okay esan you good for the general well-being and in this utie man opay we ya babawa a branch na utie me na se modemo wompam aba fom we do rampam isi ade boania na ese woda ya na ese keja eno sa no behia time hh eno Mr. na fe capsules ai dia badwama so a unya binum se kin a modemo peja no e de se de he wode Ralph Lauren bi na wode je se Ralph Lauren ena ese wode dey na se McLaren eno so wode tumika ni nyina no time hh as bebo apa nti bia nso empebi na fe onom nam se wunya bia e ma utimi ko speed wutimi bo adwuma wo mpam nti eno no bia nso mpebi na onom aboa ma modemo no nso atime wie peye nti meso wuram pharmacy shop ni herbal shop bia no a also per time hh eno na eboa ama bibia ye kama Kenoga Company Limited for na diaba meso so pedodo nso atu a number na ofre no ani 0244 417669 0244 417669 na on say to me aka time each ni bi ama bibia nso ay come into madama ana ye din sem nso e de ba ye be sia
me pacho bra na me hwa de wo bag yi.
Bra, aden. Enen so biem.
Hey, time heba me hye ya me kan se yi ba akun. Ane wayi me ensen.
Bra, sanya time heba me hya esia gyimi ni me fiefo enya de abaako ebeso yen.
We de udi se ofa ni nyina.
Time heba me hya me kasa me di wa dance ya heaven ene de mekwa akopie. Enti se malaria we draw ne time heba mixture.
Enye enunku o, de nanum ato a wontimi anidie no. Time heba mixture duro no ene ye ma o. Oba a wafa afuro de o ma akwada nofo. Ene akwada a woni mfie dumienu entimi num aduro yi bi. Se obeto aduro yi bi anoma, hwe se wakọ hospital anase lab am ye hu se wo 3-day malaria yi bi ansa. Se o time heba mixture enuro dudu atu a, fo ani kire KNG Herbal Center ewo Emrom Abidjan House. Ana ba akoso wo Atonsu Monaco Junction.
Eno echi ora pharmacy shop, chemical shop, any herbal shop to do na mo a obenye bi ato.
Pre 0244 417669.
Kayo, set time no TIME. Time heba mixture. Afi malaria fever bi adani ziba ewo munu betu akọ.
FDA aji ejadi enkratu yi ato.
Christian International Academy ɔwofo no ɔhwɛfo bia wa hotoso ne anidaso wo ba ne da ache hia fa pempa se wura Christian International Academy ne wura campus hwɛ assembly hall, science laboratory, school library, staff common room, sakoda no hododo no a ye was sick bay emfa ho ne ba bia wo free ba ye was school buses ayede wo kɔ ne yede waba from upper primary ekosi JHS 3 ye were boarding for a man mema wo hia mattress ansa no waba school bebre wa ha na wadi Continue very hygienic and serene. Ye mau efie aduane ankasa. Christian International Academy ewo competent teachers. Ye exchange programs ye ne amanone. CIA ewo ehwa ye benya market. Ehwa by redwem. Freneni eni nkomo 0244 071899 anase 0242 180816. Christian International Academy, preparation for life.
And dear, oh, I'm a woman, Yajapa.
Missy, a card debt coming to us.
Yamia bio,
and no credit, na John to her back clinic and swear ye be. Na brana meninam a power one. Na diabetes, no pressure, so hammy. And it's a stroke considering who back who you. Nane, what daroma, or how nini ne free so.
Oh, John to her back clinic, dear, and no qua, when we are dear pa. Na mimi say, any papi, and the match of Moha, Wama Quadio Maya. And they was yamia and Wamwa now come yari kidney problems, brebo and yahramu yari hepatitis, asthma, fibro, dianasra dear hanipedianum, messi, or ye man pokia hojuma, manage so and or yet trosso maya corner. Wunyo help ya.
Now, John to her back clinic in tea, and now look nun simujai.
Hey, Najas walk away vagina steam in Baba, a ye pia jai, or don't want now a bar person, yes, lemons so. Yama, Gantua Herba and Scientific Research Center, Ewa Bijan Quanta, School Junction, or by Old Gold Filling Station, Ewa Lake Road, for a Dr. Nana Usukutre Ampim, Ewa 0555 80 5533 and a 020 171 1119. Gantua Herba Clinic, Janebatwa Wayarisa.
Mira, one shady, and then me call sister fear one. Washing powder, ni floor cleaner, ni your maybe or this yes, any fear dear. Mira made the way the michidi say fra brochi, sham. Now washing powder, ni so poor wood, shan ye many yo po. It me to take a picture, right here.
Hey, Congozayo, I ain't health products line for your money, dear. Why are because any na fra brochi nearby, or your hima antiseptic, or hima hand wash, or hima floor cleaner, or hima washing powder, and I feel hima baby bottle cleaner na eno chemically formulated sabe ya do mo fra ne bottle ni ma emu bete wine.
Hey Mira, nenti woni wen nyina na nso unto bi mafie ha dai wo de akire me mi amekwa kope bia to
we de ma yo bone mi nima ni mo number nyina de ope bi etu ato ana so ope do so po ni betimi afra mo 0245 155 966 and answer 0559 645 525 in health products line omo na your hima products ni nyina se say de mi to bi ba fia ye nyu super perfume bi avio. This advert is FDA approved.
I say name acronym no.
Name
the quarter the Bible moon.
We can't play football.
Oh, no, quarter in the memory. Said, okay, name and the boy. How do you mean in the bar? What's your name? Next better twice cry. Oh, I appreciate yourself. Okay, I'm a captain of Philip Lamb, no, no. Philip Lamb, yeah, on the first day, you know. Total station FM 89.5. We can't a German captain Philip Lam no. About total station. German for captain no. A chance say football a chino be develop no football. Me fan say bus no mu o use bus. No can bus. Yes me fan say ye ha dey can trotro. Okay. I no can mini bus. I'm captain of Philip Lam no onim no. Philip Lam go yeah on the first day you know omo total station. We can't a German captain Philip Lam no. About total station. German for captain no. A chance say football a chino be develop no football. Me fan say bus no mu o use bus. No can bus. Yes me fan say ye ha dey can trotro.
All right, so the toxic man is here, but okay. We use a Tiago bracket. Tiago is story. You know, say Trent at the Yakwa PS. Akwa to Diego Yota there, but will be the message. Was say, hey, Copper, if a Ghanaian get to that place, he or she will steal it. I mean, Trent gives to Yota and Randy Muller. Now, the Ghana from Ghana have come finance. But with the bracket, I want to hear so. I mean, you may be doing combo. Was it Germany say some time back? Was say, what do you fit to see ya? Ubi tamamo baby anymore. Nti ade ne se be yira pan o se enti o tamanti ma se bi escape ma ha se ya office bi a obi ade bi abewuno fun bi anya o de bi na ade apa o se ye happy before na se ye se enti kaza office ni be comment na wo bi ampa hwe ma enti ase face ni se no ase bi akwa bra shop na se aduan na kom do bit make di opeso di bia ba ye ko ka ho ya busy ne ma osifo de bia ya gina ha do yeah, get ahead of time. Get ahead of time. Yeah, the officer. Tell me to the officer cried as I know. Maybe I want to my format. Filippo Cabricas was say, Copper, come what me. My darling Kakodoko will surely win the Ghana Premier League. Fabulous, still the best. Greetings to my daughter from Paul Manso, Chan Felix, and my mother, Auntie Mary of Jenin. So, and I win. So, I say, good morning, Sportsmaster, and your crew. I say, I wish my darling club Liverpool will beat Real Madrid by 2-1. Liverpool, you will never walk alone. Chief, na the free brand mind there, but the chief say, oh yeah, Barca fan, and then Liverpool be our darling club against the Anodium. The toxic man of Oko there. Namiadum, Copper.
7:30 Sports.
Nipa nine cry. Yeah, obey that. That's the okay there. And so here, very, 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 very important. Yes, very, very important. I say we film my.
Timamitia so for more than the prayer camp.
Yeah, yes.
Every Monday be
first na me be place back Monday no.
Oh, okay.
Na me place back Monday na. Me so you no majimai.
Oh, me no majimai pa.
Ajimai. You so UK.
Yeah, Ajimai.
Yeah, Ajimai.
John Creme.
First na me no Monday there one na
okay.
Na me no Monday there. And I say me need komo sa.
Oh, nice.
Na Mondays there one na da Mondays.
Monday don't miss it for anything. Don't miss it for anything.
7:30 Sports.
I'm on fire pa. I'm on fire now.
Yes, it's very important.
So I go blue light.
Yes.
na ache once again Ereba Sika 89.5 7:30 sports local news time na so a ene anopetin konyoman 7 nyina na yadiba na mami shaman samana se emfa emfree bobo kwa your friend Bechem United yade abetu dada say the Desmond botwe no wono na head coach ansom adema bobo kwa your friend Bechem United yabon nasi to pay me pacho wakwakoka victims no coaches Ghana Premier League first round no ya start ejo amokwan no me pacho a certain Desmond botwe ansom aiden akwakoka ho na ena anopei anoma bi kansem bi agumasumo say me pacho panya ho kwakwa replace Desmond botwe no ya coach ya friend no Kobe Emisa anase coach Kwabena Emisa ono ena anopei menya ntie say ho kwakwa replace coach na anu ya me pacho Bechem United nso etumi aiden eja ne kwan inteno nso aye Bechem come na anopei ya din Abraham on Sika 89.5 na me pato super class ne so abeba so den how Accra Sports Air Stadium na kopon aduma edekweseda na me pato game no enso aye den eba so that the new NCC me pato chairman open year friend Yusuf Abubakar on the niam bi enso aye den egugu akwamo me pato so fok na kopon aduma omoduma de na sase ene but kopa kola ne so bra ukọ line so ba na fe me the house of folk in some nyina no media to
Randy Apau Randy so communication member at the Bechem United. Once now we can Bechem store. We say Yasaki coach.
Coach.
No, yes. New coaching.
New coaching. So and I'm quite more.
Into Randy one moment. Randy, yamo akwaba Mexico 89.5. Adiwe ne no say dey no person ye. The devil is a liar. Momo shema. Because any tegu ye na onu so nya issues but dia open so ma use enti omo yeso metima be check am na ye ne Randy so eni nkomo na ye hwede to the toss again ye be try say ye ne Randy
ye be say call airline so bi mti Kopa, ma me fan sem no ekakra ento aso na Bechem United interview no eba na wasansum akọ airline so ma me enko communication minister open year friend of Felix wusu akọ ache na say Felix fosu akọ ache wakasa den sama tudwa o say the Black Stars of Ghana World Cup ye ba be ko US of Canada ensum ani Mexico no ye for players papa enye player obekọ tena bench onye warm up kra on warming up no yem for the best of fair players Kwame Niwa Kofi betuma replace no se me pacho Kofi eniwa ya ansum betuma replace no enti yem for the best of players enko ma amanfo nko ye bench warmers enjiska enso engu aye omo obotom kopa nema totom ya na hafi yenti Felix
in the last World Cup there were a number of local players and local teams benefited. So I see no reason why we cannot repeat same. It's a 26-man squad. It's not everybody who will get to play. There are some who will never touch a football anyway. So why don't we then utilize the opportunity to select the best performing local players, give them the opportunity to also showcase what they can do on the global stage, and then at the same time have their class benefits from this package for FIFA. So I think it's a win-win for everybody. I support it fully. At the very least, our goalkeeper is a local player, and he has held his own. I mean, he has not considered. He considered one goal, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, just one goal in about 6 matches. Yes, that is an impressive feat. So I think that it shows that if we encourage local players,
okay. Yentoaso and so anya den emfa emfri ho etie for mon fan chen say machine na dey adwuma nti etore bia na niam aye bibia o technicians ne guso a omo enso eputu niam in place na no pay enso na de etumi ade amayan na me pa to me ko yan ko line so okay
Randy enti mon check my hello Randy. I said, but now you know from Kakameba. Randy. Now, what do you mean? Can I say, be fine there? Okay. But someone take a Randy sound no from the door. I don't know. Meaning the entire science. Randy. That was a good day with the trust. I think they better try to say,
okay. Na mami rab baby jetta Samoa Jana so ye. Na me pato papa wa captain the Black Stars of Ghana pain. Wasanso aboa ama World Cup ye ko me pato South Africa. Sanso the first time ye ko pie mu World Cup Germany 2006 no Asamoah Gyan nso aboa Ghana ye papa AFCON nyina no waboa ama Ghana nso atumi edo aye final ma trophy no na amoa anase wamoa ama ye ntumi anye den anye na Ghana Football Association say na no pay me nkanta Ghana fo anyina say womo ade niam egugu akwemo nso ona opanya ye friend baby jeta Asamoah Gyan he san say abranchen wababa so my Ghana ye papa e wa kwan bebre so enti ebra so so mo bo aye testimonial game nso ade ona aye captain or captain of the Black Stars of Ghana, that is Baby Jet. Asamoah Gyan and no answer Sam Kakra. A free Ghana football association as well and then anopemedi Emamo, Mami Enra Krabia Kumase Asante Kodako. Omo answer some de Akache, Obian himself Sunday, the super clash is coming on. Now me Patoko, we are Kotoko fan. Now opese, I will conquer a coach a game Nibia and pay for some catchers Utia 220 in and out. Oh, caught no bar 220 but ticket in count and in 220 no do na me patro ticket kama now also game no consider what me akwa oshebi into the air classico and not say the super class Ghana version of basso aya dendendia enya easy crowd na house of folk and pay fund so adinema egugu akwamo say on Friday wamo abeko me patro max akwa bompaye sound so na swala ba ho wamo enso abeko almost Ogri no wamo beko asakwa bompaye baby bia se efate so motumewura and so many kumase Asante Kodoko e dia face no it is sando beti pili oh so we na be hu champion et be patro so for pay for say wamo ansom adinema bebre egugu akwemo wamo abeko mox swala ba mbeko Ogri on so meko na me patro akwa bompaye almost omo person mo sansosia togbe afede me patro the executive board chairman of Bobokua ye a friend no across folk no NCC new elected NCC leaders no omo person mo shatobe no mo togbe atwetwe nkomo answer the super class no kra no enso na de atumi abaso sanso na me patro my imagine say omo kokoshia ye the playing body of a class of folk akwa presentation sanso ene omo kasa eti patro Sunday game ni de NCC of House of Folk say it's their game. So mutumi wini na omonso the say omo ja tumi ya dia no omonso etumi edomonso apem omonso omo penso and omo share Kumasi Asante Kodoko abre to aba enso de emomo inteno so ayansam kakra efri oba me patro na no pay ya de emomo on sika 89.5 mami enra mediuma sporting club omonso so akache na me patro mediuma sporting club team no Amaka Kosra, me patro board member, Samsung and the CEO of Kemet Engineering Air Service, or Paya your friend Alaji, and now say Kujo Air Alaji, Mr. Kujo Air Alaji, and Mamokosra Ayopen Casino, and no and project, and so some air screens in the sono, and Medium Sporting Club, or Momoko or Mom board member, your friend Allah, and now say Mr. Kujo, Alaji, Opena Aswaya, and omo anso akoya omo anso ene epene kwatwetwe nkoma omo sansom ene Jessica makama anso ede etumi emomo inteno so ayansam kakra efri oba me pache na no pay de mamo Kumasi Asante Kodoko super class ebosom on Sunday no me pache bi mu bisa kwampoku bebobi kwampoku ay fully fit obetmesi akani biana ene aya anopay a doctor for no air try bibia humanly possible but enyeye kwampoku super class match eboso on Sunday no Abrante friend Kwampoko striker Eddie Emam Krobia Kumasi Asante Kodoko no Abrante ni say game no on to me and the Mbobi na me in rap boxing and some ekakra me part of boxing and as a Ghana boxing authority omo anso me patro bekaya omo ade banner to omo so muntumi ambo boxing bout bia ema enokra ma openye friend no ya opofan na boxers no ya imagine say omunya na ono ebehia blows kakra omo no twede no omo fix say ohia say blows no ebon ana say ehwam me patro sansem ni nyina no say empefo atena say anso ade niam atoto akwemo enti Ghana boxing authority any the ministry of mepacho sports and recreation honorable Kofi Adams no omo ansom na de esinkonya atena se ato adwen say the braso so mutumi left banner omo anso edito boxing so e wo Ghana no enti IMC no ansom na the ministry of sports and recreation no ene anopo se men counter boxers amo Ghana say omo left ban no enti promoters no momodi ansem mo organize bout ahodo anso de etumi ediamamo e say protocol measures ni nyina no we boxers say follow a enya de obetumi sim boxing remu enso akwa boxing enti eno nso kakra na anopay ya de emamo on the show me pato Yusuf Alasan chipsa PFAG ono and head of player relation na wakasa eden sembebre enso ide atudwa o si kromwa club owners club officials no omumbu footballers in kra fa footballers enya he eno na ma football no former ana eno nso eko yenkotie Yusuf Alasan chipsa we are nyina 6 nensama ono nso edijae eni.
Very. We need to respect our players, Fifi. Respect is not only about money, and welfare is not only about money. But we have most of our club owners, CEOs, and managers here who do not accord their players the maximum respect.
Why?
I don't know why. Because they think that they are doing them a favor. Yeah, bow. So, I mean, you should infringe upon his right. They've also got their right. We need to accord them the maximum respect. Even though salaries are not coming on time, we should have good words to console them. But you see, some of these the managers and administrators and CEOs do not even explain to the players why their monies are not coming. You understand? So it's a huge problem that needs to be solved. We commend the current and government for his involvement in the administration of our sports. I think they are pumping in some money through the FA. The FA is also doing well. Now we have the standard contract, we have the minimum.
Okay, I know I am Sama Yusuf Alasan Chips, we are senior 6. And so at the 2 Jawan fans who are so adding 70 to us and Kotoko to me extend a brantia. Your friend Albert Amwane a contract my branteno and so I feel comfortable. Or see Branton or GDB pass or my extending the contract and also renew contract no and no and ama Branton no am feel comfortable deal buyer or champion for say omo entono.
This situation in Abel's situation, if I understand you very well, I don't have facts from the players camp or from the club's camp. But then from what I'm hearing, both player and club agreed to the terms. Kotoko needs money. The player also feels that it's time for him to leave. So it's fine. But coming to the sporting reasons, it's not good for the club and for the team as well, because I think this is second year with Kotoko, right? And he's been doing so well. I mean, he's the talisman of the team. And so in other situations or in other areas, what Kotoko should have done is try to renew his contract, try to make sure he's comfortable here. That means give him more money or give him more bonuses.
They couldn't match the offer that came.
They couldn't. They couldn't. And the boy...
Okay, I know and Sama Yusuf Alasan Chips are former Kumasi Sandeko the midfielder. Not in Temudino, we are singing our 6 on also in some kakra or the Atuja and so and on Yanko team of the week of Emma Day 8 no Fatao Dauda and Nidiawa Ayeninti Yamo Echirim Fama Etifo me Pachosi goalkeeper no Kujo Mensa Anasa Kwaku Mensa Anasa Kwakumusa sorry Kwakumusa wano Dago Postmo at the Emma United so and defenders no Michael Mensa will see a kind and so at the Mabrecum Chelsea me Patra Branch friend Christian Owusu on also see a kind at the Dream FC so and I down so also for defender no on also to me Rafatao Dauda 11 anymore so and a Ransford Mensa on also see a kind at the house of on also to me Remo Yakosha midfielders now Peter Amidu Aqua of Kumasi Santikoroko so and a Hibert Joe the new kid on the block me Patra Branch bono ye papa men kanda da ono anso sia kan adema Kumasi Asante Kodoko a branch friend yimono kunto ono so sia kan adema bibia ni Gold Stars a branch friend Hussein Mohammed house of okay player so and attackers no Samson Eduko and Prince Owusu of Midieman Sporting Club na me patro Ghana Premier League boy 2 teams per henna obia and to me and show more matches ayabo up to Emma day 8 ebi mo die fridge mo ebi mo anso abomo die nyina wie na me pa che kotokone also for komo mienu nyina no omo enlusu game Ghana Premier League this season 2025-2026 Ghana Premier League no me patcho say 2 teams way obia enso en concede a defeat into Copa Leberante mame emfa nsem ne ensi na oni abedwafo ento aso emfa ema sika 89 0.5 mame shop total filling station a ewo tafo manager George Supumo ene pom attendance and gas na ho nyina no total filling station na tafo na no pay ncha kese enko emfa mama
me come as na me Randy ni come this time so this time bibia Scorpion ayama nti bibia fine Randy ya mo akwa bamre sika 89.5
me just minia
na pombo ko de Randy
o ya medo ya hoye ba
ya da nyame ase Abuja Randy communication member de ma Team United nti bia funu adwani ya Randy Apau communication member de ma Team United na Randy enya ntie se monim coach efe no Steven Desmond Issa money na party ways what's really happening am na coach Mose Muntuni na nya adwuma biem
uni medas na match watifo na said they always say as anete I think say league ni start here no ne coach Desmond Issa botwe na start here and here any mo say bia betimi akoyi na etimi adomi on this particular season in league ni
730 sports
matches now we be changing to the Inimo Ghana League Muna. We be that any points I wanna it's not encouraging. And people are chanting out, fans are crying and a whole lot. And the idea I'm watching and then Koba say at least say if the star is entering Sania not lacking soon one of the and I was say coach 8 me so na I pick for the team boy na 8 me friend.
Randy, as you rightly said, who say you bought 8 games now. It do say you blew on my coach born man, so I started preseason near the now the neighbor. A blew on man, a hard car. My dream will say, Coach Ben and Mugi say, obey my mama quick fix. I bet bought him no from this time. Echo.
Oh, see idea. I think that Namia Adoma officially within the week, no. Team no, a official letter for coach and it was from. Maybe a coach is about to ejay.
And you bet my coach Ben is over besum. Cause and Tuesday weekend Ghana Premier League matches ni bi sabaso. Na Zamia munya name coach time Ben oba training with the players. No the makobo weekend game no.
Oh, we say nothing is too late. Say before then Krampuna coach or not at least your young coaches do be chain United amongst boa. Nti say antimi state issue official statement for a new coach and na year adwuma na dia betimi about within the week na bia within next week ko bia no na ya make official statement say coach na year adwuma.
Okay baba yenhwe team bia o direction opeso okọ he say no we no mo direction mo ji say wantimi amoamo ne match so boy ankoyi a new coach oba bia no say na mo pese wo jedema be Team United.
Me nua meda say who say medical can say last season we hire any league no but the previous seasons no we be United enye team a e betimi aka say oh extraordinary but at least the performance within the league no na at least enye bad nti this season no the ehwe ani mu say coach we beto aso free bia asi no and they say even if nothing e betimi about for.
So that's the target coach Obebia and Uji said then.
Yes, please.
Okay. Randy, you better as a panning chimo adia mena. You wish him the best because Bichimziana as a more performer and also my league in Muyede. Inti you wish him the best. Now as a coach on Beba no big page team na say be my league in so very competitive.
Nso mama matapamia and na ehwe ni mu bo mpa.
Okay. Inti no Randy Apau. Randy Apau na ye or a communication member the Team United and on so need din kono braki say tell say we the work can say performance na results na madia
performance na
onya amorim dia wo be content amorim fever na ordinary masa
730 sports
sunu bia nya
fever na no
and say good stars there na akwa say on purpose of direction see the pamo coach
performance. Then we say direction they are more quiet.
But we it was just on performances of Bechem United. And boss, Bechem United story now. Any coaching issue, difference kakra. A womb as against Nottingham Forest in Espiritu Santos in a buffo. No moment we know Mengo nan a day. A corner so a nations. The boy. It's almost no many Mengo. Share more than more. Became boys some about 2 seasons be at the twasso. And my players need be more than more. A con kind me room into the local Black Stars now. Now was under Mengo. Positioning became or a year that is in top 4. That's good performances are. Maybe ukom a year that is became Nana for CG Aboa now would defeat and then maybe Kotoko, Ekoya, Obukochi, or they go to Nietzsche Yamisha. Those moments of Bechem United, no, na day, na but I say, Mengo free hot call nations near their DNA or no way free honor. I think they should go back.
Okay.
Number one.
Okay.
And what the 2 parties involved. And another example, Mesado Aqua, here, na make the likes of David Moyes, Munko Everton, Allegri Munsanko, a year that is AC Milan, because all mono and winning the ins and outs. And say, mighty man, team, ever do this stage, almost my coach Vidano, and also Musaba back. Because all mono winning quite almost fast, and maybe under almost era. Omutimi ma team crony day ejina so nante ana home especially Abaye Fortress etu ono oba no be click here jati adada de boss e ana ne so no nyeden enye so na nti obehu the ins and outs of the team no man then akeka nyoma na this time e be here no be sikasem because Mengo Bar Nations no minim say aketua na e wo ho ne mu koye den ekopejai now obeba back there Sikasem no became comparatively to nations in terms of Sikasem no nations were also but me sure say they will reach at a common goal on a common table no money na acho mo ase no mutima den ayejuma said we no kind we will need Bechem United for the competitive nature of the game any league na here bon because eba kwa say Bechem here one team owum na say we half we kotoko we medium we aduana na especially uko ni home no akwa akbo na nafosu ji abo wa untimi nka say automatically wa for the 3 maximum point and I say even a draw it obe mouse abre no even to get a draw that was then by the need there omo performance no akwa ebibio so it was a good interview and around the ababe chinchin but enimeni ya so menim say nkomo no ye den koswa should they get a coach I mean our professor nkomo ko mochi no makofa Dallas Mingo no aba back no ma bede aba be ejuma
is the same Mingo so ni be nations
back him to so sometimes club administrators and football owners no it's good to beton players they are making scare but replacements planners your ball league here said could you know when the goalkeeper or yes second choice makotoko ko da work no he was Bechem number 1. Oma na ba akotoko no. Unya eska no. Why no akofa na ba? And the problem look about then put it on the coach. Who just business no? No worry. Now, Shediana Stars. Chuba. Anya no one na last season. Na Adriana performance say. Omo coach also call far and nam the man no. And Adriana Stars one of that league in the top. It's in a vice versa. They say, "What's a mengemra? What on talk of comedian? Or banner of a sister, Ubenya Brahma Nama was our building." Because no money that coffee to improve. May you sure say coffee to improve, and yet injury or and gave you a so call. For a player to score against Cotton and Hearts in one season, now coffee to improve, Eddie in Basro. And you believe, sir, in as master. Mo make iskano o mo kwa ene brekum Chelsea it was good world winner on the board the FA Cup semi-final for Asante Kotoko ko show the league team what Gregory goalkeeper ko Meshaka free Hubejo one ko and Hubejo na dazzle Kotoko then you expect board to say on perform magic with ebi a junior players be also be a one team amura ebi a young apostles aba Jiska okotoko my Jiska has must be young apostles now must work for player aba you go ken amankona on the no Europe o Jiska no who's the next to replace amankona me check a few equal the same thing applies with him obey you say the target a coach no man say top 4 that keep your performance during about 8 matches oh struggle and you are giving a coach about fin over say top 4 now oh top 4 the likes of Heart of Lions Kotoko Mediama Adriana House of Folk almost even saying be realistic so you pay coach be debate with your survival I bet do mid table now play top 4 looking at the league say they see equal this season that boy week 2 no obi asesa and the almost recruitment has no almost struggling recruitment about that time of blast with division 1 division 2 now go for player or so I'm about has number 2 no more time am kwamreku forgetting say am kwamreku played for Okwa United 3 more seasons before joining House of Folk premier to oba you know
but top 4 possible say team on order for no 16 points within 10 points so
on like I'm trying to make it but on the basics of top 4 in there last
and your more target maybe
we agree but realistically last season last 2 seasons you are not part of that's the top 4 and especially when team no was hiding regime a frame and especially when I ask Abo League now on 8 games day and conquer. So now you are going to bring in a new coach also Shenoma they make sure say 8 games am modern conquer and be sure see free on modern boy day e be pija send e be bit mu made ewura mu die so nimu but sa die so no reality very difficult because the football no does not automatically work in that direction.
Club any league you ban slot ban you no buy
because you say nam na dey na asesa to boss
no ntimi anyi do ko no ntimi anyi so we ba beji
so in some aspect and I would agree but the reality I was chasing the top 4 no it's a bit difficult but where not me no mean agree with making it say set kwadwo obi bia be chem ton no free be chem United no say or replacing her the same replacement no the number because set kwadwo or the goalkeeper no they are not kimpens in terms of names I am more
they make it can so say they came or be mature
yes
so they are better players
or the neighbor no he wasn't mature as a you're right it is on the no corner or bar on to mean sanko fa obi a I am matured in that position obesa akwa senior okofa set kojo na abie not number
Intel na make I think they make it said almost signing like for like yeah we quite this time in the peak no also new player be also level no
and you own to me because on this set kojo ne ba no sa peak we no wumi na onim emra
na about 2 experienced players and that set kojo and starting it know what your business ebi ni brekum Chelsea catch your pass they want say this is a general strong because of purchases here on my Adriana last season they nearly not come qualification so about Heart of Lions team Bashir from Rotterdam now come on money has the last game and the referee budget penalty now money has now survival but then the following season Bash a room coffee far could do a ben coffee a ben negotiate him I don't want to join in he built the team and me do baby on mobile money and then Heart of Lions last season you want to toss you too early stage ko he put table no say o what on ton omo what supporters the bofu why na akofan ba o dey enye like for like also kotoko abafa ebia also say baseke holy stars me so ko mam kakra the obo mo won dey won no dey mo ba me dey naba
so be ti omo so to tobi
enti is he ofa Mohammed Aminu Mohammed Aminu wa fe dey we
say na wo facet kwadwo no ami gas obetena asisuan ade so okwa de okofa na bal the same said the offer set koyo now but esan say I was set this time round obenya to wase tena se na osua and again ebia omo bua ma set koyo etimi adapt it to be change game no they might not be around you see football na yeye no adeɛ baako a ɛyɛ a big risk air transfer the sale and buying of players. The sale and buying of players. Say obeko ubenye sika say ubenye a good player amana abebo a risk because
ubetima to na bia amfa
ubetima to kese no kra na anye den na amfa. So it is always important. It is always important when you are buying players say odi omo ba to then come and adapt to a system entirely ebeboa team no. And the reason why in here of late teams they decided to say come with a plan, not a coach's template.
Okay.
But what in common we are saying? Mami,
Imano Nation FC. Say no bichim. At that time umbo bichim di and amenga no. Na imano no kan.
Oh, back right back near the referee. No mo doso. Sa goalkeeper ya. Suleiman o keep clean sheet. We omo ko any hard no. Some for nya omo ba no. They were not those names. They were just players omo ko for omo buy. The boy say it kept them, gave them time, they became names. And on the Omukoy. It is a fa omu name na omenya and Omukoya. Bechem cannot equally replace that name. But over kofa the son na okofano and may be kind in the buy and pepe no naba. Na the here say I was so unya a coach on name the terrain and how or see the surviving with those names are omubaya and no mabaya second.
And remember Hamza Isa House of Food. Who say your only name? But any per baby obedu no. Camping Aliama Tima your friend to food. It is Hamza he said ya or worth you are. A player like Hamza is a pepe. But at least you get a player or burn a kakra or bet your father mantle. And then chips I can I bet I'm one. Or say business wise, no good. But about football reason, or say a bad na take a train content manager. Because anyone and praying and no party I say okwa can say control number 9 or money has to give now 9 for an hour almost but looking at don't zoe for now no we did say e be kwampoku and the bit me ayaya abet man Olympics oboyo but na nko even at control first season no he was struggling but that control nyago ya better more amameta say he looks like na 9 India but giving time ayama time or starting a season or born homodin and oko who never those are but okohwe born but I say ya chef for goods and so the main job says so go one shebi I want na me hwe bechem say o si coach nim na o fa cut off e dey na ba ya ma no e dey na mo ya ma na because materials we coach no onsan o e bia materials na o de na ba bia de general transfer ye be beef up the squad ya ma no ye be quality bia ma no now about and we are then looking at this table very difficult. Those teams now my huge sense of your key players you know. I don't about Tombe 7 key players or just starters. Now so I say okay season one when a good start bracket.
So far me let's obi say Francis Akwa Aziz Dari Seth Kwajo obi say Abdul Karim and Francis Chene Aaron Isel.
That boy, Aaron Isel. Look up Black Stars.
And Emmanuel no munya no moti. No mo ba munya mo fit.
Has Kofabi. Omo different so fair. One chay Ugani.
David. No Sekofo.
No ba could be paid.
No Sekofo na pay.
Those guys before joining Bechem. Forgive me to use the word
nobody big guys. Nobody bit me you said.
But I say it's a team. A fan baby. Anyhow, Omunyina were groomed under the technical knowledge of coach then. And Omunyina had ni boom about those names. When person baby omoko, so they became big names and then they left. It's a teams no more manana baby who say when you get a good manager, regardless the material no so papa, but it's already a risk. Yeah. It's always good to get a good manager. Onim the tactical know-how. the astuteness of how we deploy players to get a team and work, because so unya team a boama players here then develop it, but when you get a good player, it does not create a good team.
Okay.
I would always advise teams in good coaches, because good coaches make great players.
Okay, that's why Brentford are torn.
Oh, Mbuamo no buy no. What about Brentford? When the money is you know. And Thomas Frank, it is how you want a risk factor.
Okay.
And this another example says, see, teams in here decided say we would have to get a template now. About Chelsea, seen as you see, and Chelsea, and your man. Yakofa who coach.
Okay.
Obey me, Abuama, at the end of the year, yenye. Indians no matter to United CCR, almost so so they're also going that direction. So they are just trying to create a game fan. Almost as when you figure some
direction.
Yes, you found coach. They are now all looking at systems than individual players. And time for the Chelsea team of us striker can see no. Because one person say use a system because I know you're better. And the jato into the from Biano, nobody are showing say and when you get players that create a team, it is better than to get a good player to play for you and go without a team.
Okay.
Come on, Sunday the heading. So senior Obibian is the same replacement, but you need time.
On talk over the now, so
player only dean equally as your buy, not only dean.
They cannot buy.
And on to me, oh no, says Kojono Mekai, those boys.
The boy, the boy, Diana Pius, our new denomination, Sir Begley, one. Mining company partnership so the place of signing now because they have the money.
Yes,
and Bechem was
when you are telling come also my very to the club.
Bechem form your boy you two refinity good right back on call talent. Oh, Bechem Adriana, thank you.
Okay, Bechem you want him on top players, but I don't know what to do. Then I was as assistant coach.
Sports.
But under 20 years. No more.
A system they create boys are no, they are good players, but system they create huge.
I'm saying they will go in for the under 20 one or two players. The Brown Regions how they have a lot of players, yes. Talent no. But now who are kakra? What they don't be baby. That
has been the
way. So they'll bounce back. Now for them to bounce back, I think so. Team it will take time, one or two, but they would eventually bounce back.
Good coach.
Yes. Now the mind and auntie Kakrebi as Samoajan near their JP person, I think it's a good thing. Yes, who is how you crew her. Yes, who's hiding do you crew.
It's in the right direction. Who's all the time, F, so my criticize it. Be an oye and fatal, no football, no crack of equally, so Moya de Panso, I say, a nice way of my taking. We were a lot of players or Marita in our footballer, or Ghana football, the likes of Stephen Apia. Sulali Muntari Michael Essen Munna. That's any man we can say F near day. Yama one more. It's so Murray feet no Masaka far. Yamo F in about to say, or more now a baby jet Samoja, de why you be a Magana papa. And you deserve to say, Anano. Anan so, Yama and Samson day. And your fate, nice and so. Afoforo so
agba so nyaibo nto ma ewu a ono so message so munye bi
de de onka se wajaibo ne bo
okay de ne maka
onka se wajaibo
bo
ne de onka
na me uze boy
sasa moja so onka ba ya we
korokodi na me ne ba no hu
boys ni pushi agenda
so oba kotokona wa ko
no ma jojo se
ko so o footballer na one that so that say Sulali Mutari ba be house of
me onka so be ko kafa say Bobby Firmino. The last time when Brazil were called up in 2022, also it's all working.
7:30 sports.
Ancelotti
so far as I would have bought it.
On so is a baby film. So got so obo.
And I'm
but it didn't so
they know about him.
But it's say they.
I feel on the painting
community here.
I know what's on clubless. Oh, I saw correct up and clubless. No Jamila.
Meaning the opposite way. On team.
Okay. Mommy, I'm picking call 0544 24 40 40 0506 895 0532 907406 na and also etima for now do adwin channel dia ba ma menye me birthday we quick one na yamfa we ni nyina nso ento aso na very important this is Prince wa adena fa na enti me call okay bless no poku enti ene ewa woda we if Isaac or so near bushini nyina no yam we show happy birthday bless no poku of Kuwait na nyame insha na on to akuma wana so wanya akuma so ade ma blessing opoku ya we show the very best abro do awda hello
baba
tuga
baba
na wo ko de
baba
ya da radiasi
baba na ko pa won sha no abija fu ni amo boy ni
don't show
baba ko bi ata so to baba Sunday ni de na me ni mi mo pa ye chopa because of what game na ye de ko wo ho no na na ba sama
dabu antime ma
na minim se ba bia wo bia wo tie ye tre no wo kan di wi a won de kakra na akan wo jama collect no na ja so wo ye se ko to kwa chefo 40 na tie wo bia e be kan a ya bo ma ba so na supporters na wo ma stadium no o ma nya fa ba stadium no e no o be di time na bo so na so nya he ye dia chen ye kan say ye mo coach ni fresh na o ma ba so kakra na me ni mukuru ni wo che kwan a abetamu afa so ko na ye mu fidi ye ni say don't do ni de e be ye de na so e no say Sunday no we no work na ka ye na finish no e na aka kakra enti supporters ye na abotre mo e ma player because mu kwala ba e ro we ni ye pa every time bi na mu kwala de ne de na ta ye de pa mo ke kan bia e ma ye mu se no pre kwala de nyamre mana e be pa ndi de pa ye e tie na abotre ma strike na kakra bi se pro bia tante ko toko na e ne de o mu be ko free pa de ye be to o ma jika e de se abetam one be ma ko toko adili na se ye ko ne ya ye be to na jika ma leg na boy boss ni ya me ye.
All right, thank you very much. Hello,
good morning.
Good morning, sir. Bacho mani so adama why
kakamba se me kana se be compresse akotokwa ni aton abet na ya ento na say ofi won so no one nam supporters say yenko pack bosule 1 month pe e krakura na otumfo bo wo team no kra se kra na ye ka se cha me ni ntimi ntua ye se ko pack no skara mo para na se mo ba 10 ni na o mo ton no mo pa wa ni team no se supporters say ko be tell TV o de won kwa skara ni fa wa ni skara be ntio mo ka and after you know open ma ko ka se good coach na enye players na eto any other na Pedro Guardiola any Mourinho mo the team wo mo I'm going to play second na mo fa se team no players na o team no na e ka so mo coach papa nji no o mo beti o mo de o ma abo and the coach we papa say don ko players papa adinya dia e be yeye enche di me ma se be chem so mo enya coach ya o mo ko to players papa no mo na board mo nye the competition na this year cause no because of league scanner be mo no amo mo ye the damase.
Okay. All right. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, good morning, Nyamiche.
Yeah, morning. How is it?
Nyami admo na so way.
Oh, na di uradi ado. Bibi aboko.
Yeah, the Nyami school.
E was school my monitor program no.
Yes, mo Nyami term gana.
Yeah, you Nyami term na na resume.
Oh, okay.
Aba me ya me ma ke bia me dan so e monitor show no. The best for
shop, Nyami shop.
Ya pass adia e be bia ewu.
Nyami shop.
Eminia. Se ni ni aka sisi e. Ku apem die. Ku apem beba no. Enye din na ho keke. Abetamu awugo. But the setting for bedjewu. Everybody be say yes no kwa. Tell ti ase. And ni ni enti akoro supporters no. Ya bo nyenya na ye tumi ngezi support team because dem be wakoton player ba so. Ebi Kotoko supporters, you can see me a club when I get an aso, I am a get an aso. So, pay for what to be. Yes, you had to see. Oh, number one to be. You can respond. So, yes, yes. Tabu census, yes, here 8 million supporters. Copa, 100,000 francs and one Tabu census issue. Who will be a contributor 10 Ghana. Come on, I was going to talk about club. So, and the young no money and support. You didn't be from a club. Yes, it's not here. Copa, and yet, everybody they want to.
All right. Ati nyame che da si. Meza ofra obi wo so ofra na wagina so. Nti na e call waiting. Yes sir. Emwa esa na o distract on so call no. Okay. Hello.
The best sports show in town. Boss ba ko pe. Ba cha na ni.
So ona na o yes ade na meboa. Say wa. Yeah,
na abelesi. Nti esa o se mi tamu.
Da bi say wo ye ne sanso on say esa na wo hijack line no say obi nso peso wram. Ti say wo pe no wagina so saa so hu na obi nso aba what the mecho no.
Boss mate.
Yan kwanim.
Na de chen say ndra ya nye kwan anka kotko mo no ho asem. Ye mo team na baso. The standing for always. I think we never to say yawo because I fear na brese ko meeting. And we find the need here, say you want to come. Member and the team papa yes, and they are quite check against Aga Praha.
Oh, Anna, no, just a Kodoko match, me so be hibida.
Oh, what can you say about I'm a tambo?
When was the last time our baby? When was the last time? As a man with the Mababaya, my boy.
Na say boss na me free to account you either say
no more o mo bi ku ba se ko aka go nti go dey into the eti we o ka as na 70
and the Slavia platform e be you adwuma what I say because I think Champions League say ko mbi and abobi na beto next nti I dey have so after ko ni nti dey o se mo am bet to nearly be boss na make am.
All right, that's yanani I don't so the nti na okay. Emrenasu. Work for my letter. I do work work for letter. Work for letter when he.
Work from the letter. Oh my invite.
Some made it.
Oh dear, cook my cup and Canada.
Come back, I can't cook about it.
Let me letter, baby.
Letter. What's on your mommy? You see, I'm my girl.
Group A, Capt.
And I'm watching.
And I'm matches.
A, Captain. There's any a draw. You
can't phone us and your mommy.
You say, what can I call for the demo?
Whack na diamami. Maybe one quadru no diamami say minji. Because West Africa me na me Pierre.
And that's why I knew where I did.
You pay Cup Champions League, RS Bakani. Pyramid. Pyramid is Samson River United. And a Power Dynamos. Rubino. And say Elali. Young Africans. AS Far. The Far Rabat no and a GS Kabili. Group C. Mamlodi Sundowns. Al Hilal. MC Orges. And a Senior Loalu Popo.
Thank you.
And a Group D Esperance de Tunis. Simba Sporting Club. Petro Luanda. And a Stade Malien.
Thank you.
Into way a CAF Champions League. And a Total Energy CAF Confederation Cup groups in the Senate.
Can you also the
Total Energies CAF Confederations Cup.
And a work you got to free mono.
And Patron's open.
And a work you got to free mono. Bench them we as a be a with Tibia Betiasi. What did was it Karama Brofuna Dosso? No, on Chile.
Group A, USM Orges.
That's a confederation.
Algeria. Joliba is in so. Mali
Confederation
and Olympic Club South in Morocco
Confederation
and San Pedro Cote d'Ivoire. San Pedro is okay.
San Pedro mona Kotoko. Ongo no hwin suo so mbabo Kotoko fo dwane ko dressing room no. Obi ono vra we abasa bo ne betima bo mu hwin so. San Pedro o mu hwin so. Baba yara Kotoko se mo bi bo ne mo bi. Ai asebo yi. O ko ti bi bani zemoy. San Pedro.
Okay. What does it? Group B say why that Casablanca.
Yeah, wider.
You can buy a cotocodine.
Santin Diamond,
AS Maniema.
Almost Fufule.
Azam so
Fufule.
And Nairobi United.
Fufule. Copa. Just a walk for the same way. Kakoto Besha.
Me fancy.
Fasua. Go Pierre Weka on Diamond Zamiano. Almost wait for Fufule and Nakoto for some work for baby. Work almost work and yen Nakoto.
Some Confederation Cup.
Almost then come when you go to confirm my jam. Baby, almost funny.
AS Maniema, DR Congo.
DR Congo.
Azam FC Tanzania.
Nairobi, Kenya.
Kakoko be some home and away, Nina.
It's almost I see the Yedimo Yami, Yedimo Yami, Yedimo Yami. Waki, I say the Yedimo Yami, Yedimo Yami, Yedimo Yami. I say the Yedimo Yami, Waki, I say the Yedimo Yami, Waki, I say the Yedimo Yami, Yedimo Yami, Yedimo Yami, Waki, Waki, so I never fully. Was this Kotoko Yina Nya Bono? So far, so you be an away. My Biamasofu. You work. Yadasi, work for Yadasi, work West Africa, Piaru. My work for Jumana. You also am Yaduma. Friday, on Babasra, Awakra.
Work for
work. I'm supporters. The 3 supporters from Work Eba. Abasra Friday. Tianombe meeting Wakra Friday night. Into almost pay. Said ye almost a dear Kotokoba on the Raja supporters ye omuno. And the house was also moving agro.
Work for
almost work back Kotokoba and the Raja for ye omuno. Almost a Raja for the Tosoma Kotoko, Raja for the Chamber of Kotoko, Raja for the and I'm saying any house for Muslim way. Here's your bomb. Okay. This year down for no Jamia Sunday House of Folk against Kotoko. Super class. Combining and work supporters.
The team is almost so good.
What goes when almost?
Some of the one go project line.
Gonna born send the 3 points.
Table to some idea.
Send the 3 points.
Oh, send it one go be a 3 points.
Tell me,
so I could go more Mugos, yes, say. Could I plus or 5 goals?
Oh, dear, so for German in German
has above matches 8 or 5 goals. Could I above matches 5? Almost our goal difference 5. Let's say average of goal per game. Almost about 8 matches. We go to the match by community means 1 goal.
You do 1 goal. But we are so share.
Could I be answered?
Got to go no more to be a drone.
The Sunday next.
Opa. Be answered. Opa. No, we can't never. Got to go more 5 as
above 5.
5. You're 5. Near above 5. Almost above 5. Never. I'm not by arguing.
Okay, we interest with the number.
What does he?
A channel. What
does he? Just say, but any above 5. Almost above 5. Any by 8 or number 5 was ever meant to say.
But say 8, 5 no bono. Was of goal defense of 5 goals.
And I'm see money 18 answer. A bit Matia Manabo Comanos.
Okay, Mati.
Only 18 answer. A bit my manos. What do you say? It's money 18 or do 18 and send you in Comoy. In Tia supporters will be answers. I had my Sunday a Basso. Said the air can Brofano can say eliminated and also can be in a free more club never Baba Quacobo or crash.
There's one kind of sound to one.
It's a club near no Mokobo. Limited club and no Mokobo. You need every BBM. It's the idea to support us nation. So now you're my team going to me. That's all for us. So I'm a crack. I'm so
and a Christian production.